Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a story about what if Naruto Permanent Sage Mode Council bashing. Before I start, please support for more amazing content and do consider subscribing to my channel and share this video with your friends. This is written by Amaterasususano and link in description and support writer. Let's start the video. Two figures were seen walking along the road back to Konoha. One was a tall and well-built man in adulthood with fair skin. He had waist-length spiky white hair that he wore tied back into a ponytail, with two shoulder-length bangs framing his face. There were red lines under his eyes which extended further down his face, going all the way to the bottom near his jaw. He had wrinkles around the corners of his mouth and a wart on the left side of his nose. His attire consisted of a green short shirt kimono and matching pants, under which he wore mesh armor that is visible at his wrists and ankles. He also wore hand guards, a black belt, traditional Japanese wooden sandals, and a red haori with two yellow circles on each side. He often carried a large scroll on his back and had a tattoo on his left palm, and he wore a horned forehead protector with a kanji for oil, which denoted his affiliation with Mount Mamboku. This was none other than Jiraiya, one-third of the legendary Sannin, and he was also known as the Toad Sage. Walking next to him was another person that was maybe 2 or 3 inches shorter than Jiraiya. He has yellow blonde, spiky hair with two bangs that nearly reached his jaws and blue eyes. He had 3 distinct whisker marks on each cheek that you couldn't miss. He is wearing a form-fitting outfit with a black t-shirt underneath. It was a black and orange jacket with orange pants, black sandals, and his headband was tied on his head which had a blue cloth. This was none other than Naruto Uzumaki. Also known as the Nine Tails Jinchuriki, the most unpredictable ninja and only known to a select few, the son of the deceased 4th Hokage Minato Namikaze. They were on their way back to Konoha after being gone for 2.5 years. The cause of this was because Naruto is being hunted down by a group of S-rank criminals, also known as the Akatsuki. Jiraiya came up with the idea to take Naruto out of the village and train him for 2.5 years to get him better prepared for them. Before they left, Naruto was sent out on a mission to capture his teammate Sasuke Chiyo after he fled the village to go to Orochimaru for power to kill his brother. The result of the mission was a failure. Naruto pulled back at the last minute and Sasuke wound up stabbing him in his chest with a chidori. Following the mission, Jiraiya came back to the village and explained his plan to Tsunade, who was completely against it at first. It took quite a bit of convincing from Jiraiya, and that meant he had to get her a huge supply of sake. It helped that Naruto agreed to go on the trip as well, so she reluctantly let him go. It was no secret that Tsunade and Naruto had a bond that was similar to a mother and son, so it wasn't much of a shocker to anyone when she nearly hugged him to death when they were about to leave. "I see they finally added your ugly mug on the monument, Granny Tsunade," Naruto thought with a smirk. "Oh ho. Thinking about a lady I see. Tell me, what's she like?" Jiraiya said and pulled out a notepad. "Forget it, pervy sage. I'm not helping you write one of your crappy books," Naruto said. "My books are not crappy. They happen to be the #1 selling book in the Shinobi Nations," Jiraiya said as they walked past the gate guards. "Oh please. That book only sells to perverts, and that's it. Besides, the girl I'm thinking about would kill you if ever put her in one of your books," Naruto said. "Who's the lucky lady?" Jiraiya asked with a perverted giggle. "Granny Tsunade," Naruto said and Jiraiya paled. "You're right. Why are you thinking about Tsunade?" Jiraiya asked. "Because they finally added her ugly face on the monument," Naruto said pointing at the monument. "I still don't understand how you're alive since you constantly disrespect her," Jiraiya said as they reached the Hokage Tower. "It's impossible for her to stay mad at me long enough to do it. It's the Naruto Uzumaki charm," Naruto said. "Not just the Naruto Uzumaki charm. Your father was the same way," Jiraiya thought. "Don't get ahead of yourself. Most of the time you do it while she's drunk," Jiraiya said and knocked on Tsunade's office door. "Come in," Tsunade said from the other side and sounded excited. "Hello Tsunade. Have you missed me?" Jiraiya asked as he came in the room. "Oh. It's just the pervert," Tsunade said and slumped into her chair. "Hello Grandma Tsunade," Naruto yelled from behind Tsunade, causing her to punch him through the roof. "Well, that didn't take long," Jiraiya said as he stepped to the side as Naruto came crashing through the roof. "Ow. What the hell you old hag?" Naruto asked as he got up and was as good as new. "Who are you calling an old hag?" Tsunade asked with an eye twitch. You're the only hag in this room. Why do you think I call you Granny?" "Granny," Naruto said defiantly. "Care to repeat that?" Tsunade asked as she got in his face. "Yeah. I do. Old hag," Naruto said. They had an intense stare-off with each other and everyone in the room grew nervous. Tsunade refused to back down and Naruto was equally if not more stubborn than she was. After a while they both smiled and Tsunade grabbed him into a bone-crushing hug. "Welcome back you idiot," Tsunade said. "It's good to be back, Granny," Naruto said as they broke the hug. I must say Naruto, you've really grown since the last time we saw you. Shizune said as she gave him a hug. Shizune, I hope you've been keeping Granny out of trouble. Naruto said and she giggled. I try. Shizune said. Hi Naruto. Do I look any different? Sakura asked striking a flirting pose. Nope. You look pretty much the same as last time. Naruto said. You idiot. Can't you tell when a girl's flirting with you? Jiraiya thought. Well he's still clueless when it comes to women. Shizune thought. If his hair was any longer he'd look just like Minato. He still has the same clueless attitude Minato had when it came to women. Tsunade thought. Sheesh. Before I left she wouldn't even want to hang out with me. Now she's all flirty. What's with her? Naruto thought. Alright. How strong is he? Tsunade asked. Not as strong as you'd think I'd be after 2 years training with him. Naruto thought. He's strong. Jiraiya said. How strong is that? Will he be able to take on the Akatsuki? Tsunade asked. Not yet, but he's close. Jiraiya said. Good. Then I'll have to give you a little test. Tsunade said. Right now? Naruto asked. There's someone I'd like you to go up against. I've been holding him off of missions the last few days so he'd be ready for just this moment. Your opponent will be Tsunade was interrupted by a knock on the door. Come in. Tsunade said and the door opened revealing Shikamaru and Temari. Hey. Shikamaru said. Hey, Shikamaru, Temari. Look what the cat dragged in. Sakura said and pointed at Naruto. Is that? It is. Naruto, it's you. Shikamaru exclaimed. Hey. Shikamaru. Naruto said. Is that the same little squirt? He's hot. Temari thought. Well. You're back, huh? Shikamaru asked. Yeah. I just got back today. Naruto said. Look at you. Who'd ever believe you're the same idiotic wad I mean to say as you've changed, haven't you? Shikamaru asked and Naruto just grinned. He hasn't changed at all. Sakura said crossing her arms. I didn't think so. Shikamaru said and Naruto slumped in defeat before peeking right back up. Hey wait. Does this mean you're my opponent Shikamaru? Naruto asked. Opponent? What are you talking about? I just came over here to drop off paperwork. Shikamaru said. Oh. Well if it's not you then is what's your name again? Naruto asked Temari. You don't remember me? Temari asked with anger in her voice. Well maybe if you take your clothes off I might remember. Naruto said and he was hit upside his head. Naruto? Sakura said. What? It's what pervy sage tells all the ladies he comes across. They take off their clothes and he remembers them. Naruto said. Well you've never seen me without any clothes on. How would that help? Temari asked. Good point. Naruto said. Naruto. You won't find your opponent in here. He's out there. Tsunade said, pointing to the window and giving Jiraiya a look that promised pain. Naruto walked over to the window and opened it revealing Kakashi sitting there reading his favorite book. So, Naruto. You went and got all grown up. Kakashi said and waved to him, but he was having completely different thoughts. He looks exactly like Minato-sensei. He just has shorter hair and whisker marks. Kakashi thought. Kakashi-sensei. Well you haven't changed a bit sensei. Oh wait a second. Hang on I've got something for you sensei. A little present. Naruto said digging in his pouch. Kakashi said. Just like old times, huh? Tsunade asked. Yeah. Sakura said. No way. Is that really? Kakashi asked. The first new issue of the Makeout series in 3 years. It's boring if you ask me, but I know you like this stuff. Naruto said as Kakashi took the book. Little idiot. You can't expect a kid to appreciate good literature. People would kill for a copy. It hasn't even been released yet. Jiraiya thought. Calm down. This is no time to be fooling around, Kakashi. Tsunade said. So I guess, you're my opponent? Naruto asked. Well, you're half right. Been a long time hasn't it, Sakura? Kakashi asked. Yes it has sensei. Sakura said. So as to who my opponent will be. It's Naruto and Sakura. The two of you? Kakashi said. Both of us sensei? Naruto asked. That's right. Kakashi will put you to the test. How well you do against him will determine your future status. Tsunade said. Their future status? Shikamaru said. Sakura. It's time to show that your training with me wasn't a waste of time. Tsunade said. Right. Sakura said. So, shall we get started? Kakashi asked. Naruto and Sakura asked. Okay. You're right. You just got back Naruto. You must be tired. We'll give you a chance to rest first. Kakashi said. I'm ready to go right now. But if you insist. Naruto said. Now that's a shocker. I expected him to argue with him a bit more. Something isn't right. Why wouldn't Naruto be eager to test his skills right now? Shizune thought. Good. I'll meet you later at the training grounds. So long. Kakashi said and went up in smoke. Well, that's odd, isn't it? He seems in a hurry. Shizune said. Yeah, and I have a pretty good idea why. Tsunade said. And wait to read that book. Shikamaru said. That explains it. That gleam in his eye. Sakura said. Of course he wants to read it. Who in their right mind wouldn't want to read my book before anyone else does? Jiraiya thought. Village Streets. That stupid book. I'm sorry I even gave it to him. That thing is more important than our training. Naruto said. No accounting for taste. At least now we'll have time to discuss strategy. Sakura said and Naruto slid back to Temari and Shikamaru. So? Are you two going out or what? Naruto asked. Not even close. Shikamaru said. You've got to be joking. Like I would ever even. The Chunin exams are about to start. I've been busy running back and forth between your village and mine getting ready for them. Temari said. Yeah, and I'm her escort. It's a drag and don't ask how it happened, but I'm in charge of organizing the Chunin exams. Shikamaru said. Chunin exams, huh? Man, that takes me back. Naruto said. Yeah, well, speaking of that. What are you gonna do, Naruto? Shikamaru asked. About what? What do you mean? Naruto asked. What do you think? About the Chunin exams. You're the only one in our year who isn't a Chunin. Everyone is but you. Shikamaru said. Sakura. You made Chunin? Naruto asked. That's right. Sakura said. Oh, you haven't heard half of it. Kankuro, Niji and Temari, they've even taken it a step farther. They've already made Jonin. Shikamaru said. Jonin? What about Gaara? What's he? Naruto asked. Gaara has become the new Kazekage. Temari said. I see. That's great. Well, I'm not about to be outdone by him. I'm still going to be Hokage one day. Just you wait. Naruto said. Funny. I think he has grown up a bit. Sakura thought. That's great and all, but what about the Chunin exams? Aren't you going to enter them? Shikamaru asked. I can't. It's illegal for a Chunin to take the Chunin exams. Naruto said. You're a Chunin? Shikamaru asked. Yeah. I thought Granny Tsunade told you already. Naruto said. No, she didn't. Shikamaru said. When did you become Chunin? Sakura asked. Right before I left. Granny Tsunade was going over my mission records and everything that happened during the Chunin exam and promoted me. She said she didn't have the chance to thoroughly look at my file since she was recently appointed Hokage. Naruto said. Then why don't you wear the Chunin vest? Sakura asked. You don't wear yours. Why should I have to wear mine? It's not mandatory. Naruto said. I guess you have a point. Sakura said. Random area. What do you think? Not bad, huh? Jiraiya asked Kakashi, who was reading his book. If you ask me, it's the best book I've ever written. I'm delivering Naruto to your hands as promised. Jiraiya said. I can see he's grown alright. But has he grown up? Kakashi asked. HMPH. Are you implying that I haven't done my job? Go on, underestimate him. You'll be sorry. Jiraiya said. Well, that sounds encouraging. Kakashi said, and then Jiraiya turned serious. The ones we're watching are about to make their move. Jiraiya said. I see. So they're finally coming out of the woodwork. Kakashi said. It's no surprise. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Jiraiya said. The Akatsuki. So why do you think they're finally showing their hand? What are they after? Kakashi asked. Their ultimate goal is still unclear, but I know one thing. They want the fox spirit Naruto carries within himself. As to why, well, you can be sure they have some evil purpose in mind. That's why I've been going around spreading word to all of our allies. Something's coming, so they'd better boost security and keep on their toes. Jiraiya said. Training grounds. He's always been like this. You'd think after all this time he'd show up on time for once. Sakura said. I'm sure he has a reason for constantly being late. Naruto said, and then a puff of smoke went off. Sorry to keep you waiting. I ran into this poor old lady who needed some help carrying. Would you give us a break? Naruto and Sakura said. Oh wow. Boy, this sure does bring back memories. Naruto said, looking at the three wooden stumps, mainly the middle one. Oh, that's right. This was the site of our very first training lesson, wasn't it? Kakashi asked. It was Squad 7. The three of us together. Sakura said. That's right. We had Sasuke with us back then, didn't we? Kakashi asked, causing both of them to remember the last time they saw Sasuke. Were we ever really a team? Naruto asked. Huh? Sakura asked. What do you mean? Kakashi asked. I mean, we never really got along. I was the loud mouth who yelled about being Hokage all the time. Sasuke was the popular student who got all the training, and Sakura was and probably still is Sasuke's biggest fan. I'd pick a fight with Sasuke to prove that I'm better than him, and Sakura would just beat me up. Granted that I let her do that because I had a crush on her, but you never did anything to stop that from occurring. Naruto said. Had a crush? Sakura thought. I wonder how long he's been keeping this bottled up inside. Kakashi thought. You just sat around and said something after everything was done. That's not a team, it was a bomb waiting to explode, and that's what happened. Sasuke left the village for power after you privately trained him. I left for nearly 3 years, and Sakura stayed behind and trained under Granny Tsunade. On our trip, Pervy Sage told me that our team is a mirror image of his team, which was coincidentally Team 7. Orochimaru was the prodigy and star student who got the most attention for his sensei. Granny Tsunade was like Sakura, except she had skills to start off with, and Pervy Sage was like me. The dead last loser that nobody believed in and only showed sympathy for just to get him to shut up. I wonder if any other Team 7s were like that. Naruto said. Let me ask you something. If you come across Sasuke again, what will you do? Kakashi asked. Don't know. I'll see how he reacts when we see each other again. Naruto said. He has grown up. Before he would say that he'll drag Sasuke back here kicking and screaming if he had to. Kakashi thought and pulled out 2 bells. Alright, changing subjects. Show me how far you've come. After all, you haven't both given up on Sasuke, have you? Kakashi asked. Not a chance. Sakura said confidently. I already gave my answer. Naruto said. The rules are the same as they were the first meeting. I don't care how you do it. Just get these bells away from me and remember. Kakashi said. If we're not prepared to kill you. Naruto started. We won't get the bells. We know. Sakura said. Exactly. Show no mercy if you ever hope to get these bells. You've got until sunrise tomorrow. Okay, shall we get started? Kakashi asked and closed his book. Are you going to be reading that stupid book the whole time, Kakashi-sensei? Naruto asked. No, he won't. I bet he already finished reading it. Sakura said. Not quite, but I'm going to save that little pleasure for later. Besides, I've got a feeling I'd better keep on my toes. It's a whole new ballgame. This time, it's serious. Kakashi said and revealed his Sharingan. Let's go. Naruto said. He threw some shuriken at Kakashi, who ducked out of the way. Naruto jumped in the air to avoid Kakashi's shuriken that he threw and used the shadow clone jutsu to get out of the way from some more shuriken that were thrown into the air. Impressive. Kakashi said. Nice. Sakura said. He was trapped in mid-air, so he used his shadow clone jutsu to move himself out of the way. Sakura thought. Transform. Naruto said. He used the transformation jutsu and turned his shadow clone into a giant shuriken and went to throw it at Kakashi, but he was suddenly stopped by Kakashi himself. That'll be enough of that. Kakashi said. He's growing up right before my eyes. Not only that, but his timing with the shadow clone has improved as well. Kakashi thought as he saw a shadow clone holding a kunai to his back. Huh. Jiraiya said, impressed. Not bad. Tsunade said. Incredible. Shizune said. You've matured, haven't you, Naruto? However, you still have a ways to go. It's obvious you're impatient as ever. You attacked before I even had the chance to say start. Now, let's do this properly. Ready, start. Kakashi said and went up in smoke. Same old tricks, Kakashi-sensei. Too bad they won't work on me. Naruto said as both Narutos went up in smoke. They were both shadow clones. Where's the real Naruto? Shizune asked. Now what are you going to do, Sakura? Tsunade thought. Right. Above. Left. Behind. Only one place left. Sakura thought and punched the ground, destroying it like Tsunade. What ridiculous strength. Kakashi thought. Yes. Nicely done. Tsunade said. So, it looks like the 5th Hokage has been teaching her more than medical ninjutsu. Kakashi thought. The same quick temper and monster strength. Tsunade's turned Sakura into a mirror image of herself. Jiraiya said. Kakashi-sensei? Sakura asked. Huh? Kakashi asked. Found ya, didn't I? Sakura said. Great. Granny Tsunade taught her that as well. Naruto thought. She infuses her chakra together. Focuses it into her fist and releases it all at once. Something like that requires incredibly precise chakra control. Medical ninjutsu combined with monster strength. No, it's more than that. Overall she's more of a genjutsu type. She just might become a better Kunoichi than the Hokage. You had your shot, now it's my turn. Kakashi thought. He quickly ran into the forest and hid inside of some bushes. He used his Sharingan and found Naruto hiding up in a tree. He looked behind him and saw Sakura hiding behind a tree as well. He quickly jumped out of the way as 3 kunai came sailing towards him and Naruto came rushing at him with a kunai in hand. They clashed for a brief second and Kakashi threw 3 kunai of his own at Naruto, who dodged them landing on the ground as Sakura stood next to him. Time for today's lesson. This is Shinobi Battle Skill Rule number 1, Taijutsu. Kakashi said. He ran forward and immediately went after Naruto who dodged his kicks and punches. Naruto jumped up into a tree giving Sakura an opening. She ran at Kakashi and threw punches at Kakashi who easily avoided them. He was backed into a tree and had to move as Sakura destroyed the tree with one of her punches she aimed at his head. Phew. That was a close one. Kakashi said. It's me and you now, Kakashi-sensei. Naruto said standing on a branch. Let's go then. Kakashi said. Naruto jumped at Kakashi who was expecting some shadow clones, but they never came. Kakashi was finding it a bit difficult to handle Naruto's taijutsu style since it was still random attacks, but it was defined and had more speed to it. Kakashi and Naruto both pulled out kunai and began clashing in a fierce taijutsu battle. Sakura joined in as well, but she threw Naruto off his rhythm and he was kicked away by Kakashi. Sakura started to swing at Kakashi trying to end it in one punch, but she failed again. Naruto tried to use the 1000 years of death jutsu on Kakashi, but he missed since Kakashi quickly jumped out of the way. Imagine Kakashi's surprise when he was kicked out of the air by Naruto and was sent crashing to the ground. What was that? I know for a fact that was the real Naruto. Kakashi thought. What was that? Wasn't that the real Naruto below? Shizune asked. It was the real Naruto. Jiraiya, what happened? Tsunade asked. I don't know. It's the first time I've seen that. Jiraiya said. Naruto, what was that? Sakura asked. Something I used during the training trip. Pervy Sage doesn't even know about it. Naruto said. Shadow clone jutsu. This sheer number of shadow clones always seems to amaze me. Kakashi thought as he was looking at hundreds of Narutos. Let's get him. Naruto said. All of the Narutos rushed in at Kakashi and began attacking him. Kakashi was dodging and blocking everything that was coming at him as if it was easy. Sakura punched the ground trying to get Kakashi, but she only destroyed most of Naruto's shadow clones. What a pain. Looks like I won't have time for reading. Kakashi thought. This is starting to get interesting. Jiraiya said. They're doing really good. Better than I thought. Shizune said. Just wait. You haven't seen anything. Tsunade said. Now then, what should I do next? I'll skip the Jinjutsu. Shinobi Battle Skill number 3, Ninjutsu. Kakashi said and rapidly went through hand signs. Fire style. Fireball jutsu. Kakashi exhaled a large ball of fire towards Naruto and Sakura who both jumped out of the way. Naruto landed and looked at the damage, then noticed Kakashi was missing. Suddenly his ankle was grabbed and he was pulled underground but went up in smoke, signaling he was another shadow clone. Kakashi noticed Sakura and Naruto running at him, so he rapidly went through more hand signs. Water style. Water dragon jutsu. Kakashi jumped onto the river that was near him and created a large dragon made of water. He controlled it and watched as it crashed into Naruto and Sakura. Ninja art. Kunai shadow clone. Kakashi jumped out of the way as hundreds of kunai came flying at him and some of them managed to cut him up a bit. That was a surprise since he never knew Naruto could use that jutsu. He jumped in the tree and then immediately jumped out of it as Sakura came and kicked the tree in half. Ninja art. Shuriken shadow clone. Naruto threw 3 shuriken at Kakashi and then they multiplied into 300 shuriken. Kakashi's jaw would have hit the ground if it wasn't for his mask and he had to substitute with a log to avoid getting hit. He let out a breath and then jumped out of the way as Naruto came crashing down at him with a Rasengan in his hand. The damage was a lot worse than what Sakura does with her chakra-enhanced punches. Looks like this could take a while. Jiraiya thought. Well, they still have time before sunrise. Tsunade said. True. Shizune said. In fact. Just watch. I think this will be over sooner than you think. Tsunade said. That Sharingan of his is something else, isn't it? Sakura asked. Yeah. Naruto said. His hand signs are faster than the human eye can follow. There's no way we'll be able to get past them. We don't have a chance at getting near those bells unless we can slow down his hand somehow. Sakura said. Like you said, it's no surprise. I mean, you'd expect Kakashi-sensei to be a strong opponent. He's smarter than Shikamaru, his sense of smell is sharper than Kiba's, his Sharingan might be stronger than Sasuke's, his Taijutsu is better than Bushy Brows, and on top of that, he's got more experience than both of us combined. Naruto said. Well, even Kakashi-sensei has some weakness. He has to, right? Sakura asked. I got it. I know his weakness. Naruto said. Kakashi. I never thought they'd give my Sharingan such a workout. I should be able to hold them off until sunrise. I've still got plenty of shuriken, kunai and make-out tactics. No. I better not. It's not like the old days where I could fight them off and read a book at the same time. I'm dying to know what happened. It's obvious the main character has a dark secret that's about to be revealed. Man, this is killing me. I don't know how long I can wait. I was so impressed by how much they've grown that I let myself get carried away. From now on I'm going to wait and let them make the first move. Kakashi said and they appeared. The frontal attack. Getting a little overconfident, aren't you? Kakashi asked. Now, Naruto. Sakura said. Listen to this Kakashi-sensei. I know the final plot to make out tactics. Naruto said. What? No. Kakashi said. Turns out the hero is actually none other than. No. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Kakashi said and covered his ears, but he could still see Naruto's lips moving. Oh no. With the Sharingan I can still read his lips. Kakashi said and closed his eyes, then opened them after a few seconds to see Sakura and Naruto holding the bells. A ninja must see through deception. Naruto said. Isn't that right, sensei? Sakura asked. I deserve that. I should have gone ahead and finished it. Kakashi said looking at his book. Why are you even wasting your time? It's the most boring book ever. Naruto said. Huh? Kakashi asked. Yeah, the pervy sage loaned it to me, but it was such a snooze fest that I didn't make it past page 10. So I couldn't have spoiled it for you. Naruto said and Kakashi slumped down. Even though Naruto didn't know the ending, we figured a mention of make-out tactics would freeze you in your tracks. Pretty good strategy. Sakura said. You two have certainly demonstrated your growth. Tsunade said walking up to them. Oh. Laddie. Sakura said. Kakashi, is there something you'd like to say? Tsunade asked. Well, they did a great job getting a hold of those bells. Kakashi said. Why? What are you guys talking about? Naruto asked. Well, we've been discussing what your status will be in the future, Naruto. Shizune said. What will our status be? Naruto asked. Naruto Uzumaki. Tsunade said. Yeah? Naruto asked unsure. Speak up. Tsunade said. Oh yes ma'am? Naruto asked. Sakura Haruno. Tsunade said. Laddie. Sakura said. You two are a team again. Along with your old sensei. From this day on, you'll be Team Kakashi. Tsunade said. Team Kakashi. Sakura said. I guess that sounds pretty cool. What will we be doing then? Naruto asked. It means we'll be going on missions together. You and I would be peers now. That's the long and the short of it. The days of sensei and students are past. We're leaf shinobi on equal ground. Got it? Kakashi asked. Yeah. Naruto said. Great. Sakura said. I'll be in my office. Tsunade said. I need to talk to you. Naruto said. What is it? I have work to do. Tsunade said. In private. Naruto said and Tsunade caught the seriousness in his voice. Let's go. Tsunade said and left with Shizune. Tsunade's office. Alright, what is it that you need to talk about? Tsunade said. It's about my skills. Naruto said. What about them? Naruto asked. I'm nowhere near ready to face the Akatsuki. Not even the weakest member. Naruto said. You just went on a 2.5-year training trip with a cage-level shinobi. How are you not ready? Tsunade asked. Because all we did was a crash course in Jinjutsu. Some brief Taijutsu spars and a few weeks working on making a bigger Rasengan. Naruto said. Then what did you do for the entire 2 years? Shizune asked. He trained me in using the Nine Tails Chakra. I have Kisame Hashigaki after me. I've heard about his sword and what it can do. It eats any kind of chakra. You don't think the Akatsuki has ways to nullify tailed beast chakra? Naruto asked. Then what about the shuriken and kunai jutsus you used? Tsunade asked. I already knew those from when I stole the Forbidden Scroll, but I never used them. I had to train myself physically, and the only thing that really changed about my skills is my speed. I'm probably the same speed as Kakashi or possibly faster. I wasn't able to go full speed because Sakura kept destroying everything. Naruto said. Is your speed how you were able to kick Kakashi after he knew you were the real one? Tsunade asked. No. That was the Shunshin mixed with my shadow clones. I learned the Shunshin from a scroll pervy sage had on him while he was drunk. I was working on it one night and decided to mix in the shadow clones. Naruto said. What exactly did Jiraiya do on the trip? Tsunade asked. Besides failing at getting me to control the Nine Tails Chakra. He was in brothel houses spending my money or getting drunk with my money. I'm still at the same level I was when I left. The only other thing that I've picked up on was sealing, and that's because I took his notes from when he was drunk and couldn't think right. Turns out the stuff is actually easy. Naruto said. That's because all Uzumaki are skilled in sealing. That and both of your parents were seal masters. Tsunade thought. How good are you exactly in seals? Tsunade asked. I don't know. I've only completed barrier seals, storage seals, stasis seals, medical seals, seals to remove things and some Juinjutsu. Naruto said. You did all of that in nearly 3 years without any help? Tsunade asked. Well yeah. It's basically like a puzzle. If one piece doesn't fit you just try another one. Naruto said. Of course. Leave it to Naruto to make the most complicated art sound like a child's toy. Tsunade thought. So what exactly do you want me to do? Punish Jiraiya? Tsunade asked. No. Despite the lack of training, he did teach me important life lessons and things he's seen in life. I just want to be able to access all levels of ninjutsu and taijutsu we have. Even the ones you have locked away in the Hokage's vault. Naruto said. I can't do that. Tsunade said. Sure you can. If you don't I'll just sneak in like I did when I was little. Naruto said. Oh crap. I hope he didn't find any files on Minato or Kushina. Tsunade thought. I'm sorry Naruto, but I can't do that. Tsunade said. Yes you can. If you do, I'll tell you the secret to beating paperwork. Naruto said. There's no secret. I've tried everything. Tsunade said. Yes, there is. I've come across something interesting that I should have noticed before, but I didn't. Now if you allow me access to all of that, I'll tell you the secret and if it turns out to be false, then you get to beat me until you get tired, plus I'll even throw in 200 cases of sake from Kumo. Naruto said. Okay. You've got a deal. I'll stamp the card for you right now and you tell me the secret. If it's false I rip up the card and still get to beat you, plus the sake you owe me. Tsunade said and pulled out a card stamping it with the official Kage seal of approval. Good. Now what's the jutsu I'm always using? Naruto asked. Shadow clones. Tsunade said. Good. Now what's the secret behind the shadow clones? Naruto asked. Once a shadow clone is dispelled all the information it learned is then passed on to the original Thinku. Tsunade yelled and gave him a big hug. You're welcome. Pleasure doing business with you. Naruto said. Naruto, you're a Chunin correct? Tsunade asked. Yes. Why? Naruto asked. When you go to the cage vault, there's something for you in there. It was for when you made Chunin or were able to defend yourself against a Jonin level opponent. I'm sure you'd like it. Tsunade said. Thank you. Naruto replied. Now when you're working on these jutsus, make sure Kakashi is with you at all times. Tsunade said. I'd rather not. I like Kakashi and all, but his teaching skills suck. The only person on Team 7 he actually trained was Sasuke and that's because he was just like him, plus he was the star student. I'd rather work on these by myself with shadow clones doing the dangerous part. Naruto said. What exactly has Kakashi taught you in the 6 months you've been under him? Tsunade asked. Tree walking. Naruto said and they just looked at him. What else? Tsunade asked. That's it. All he taught me was tree walking. Sakura didn't bother to get better until Sasuke left and all I would get is some lame excuse or that I needed more chakra control. Kakashi just isn't cut out to have a genin team or be a teacher. Naruto said. Very well. You may work on the jutsus alone. However, if you need any help don't hesitate to ask. Tsunade said. I won't. Naruto said and turned to leave. Wait, Naruto. Channel some chakra into this paper. Shizune said holding up a square piece of paper. Why? Naruto asked. It's to determine your chakra nature. Most people have chakra that has an affinity to one of the 5 elements nature transformations. To find out what affinity someone has, pieces of paper that are made from a special type of tree are used to react to the slightest hint of chakra in any number of ways, depending on the nature latent in the chakra. Fire the paper will burn and turn to ash. If it's wind the paper will split in half. Lightning the paper will wrinkle. Earth the paper and crumble and turn to dust and for water the paper will become damp. Shizune said as she gave him a demonstration resulting in the paper getting damp. Okay. Naruto said. He grabbed a piece of chakra paper and channeled some chakra into it. The results were shocking to say the least. The paper split into 4 parts. One wrinkled into a tiny little ball that was barely noticeable. Another became so wet that it fell apart. One was ripped to shreds, making the paper look like tiny particles, and the final one turned into ice that shattered once it hit the floor. Tsunade and Shizune had their jaws on the ground. Is that supposed to happen? Naruto asked. It's possible. Some people are known to have more than one chakra nature. What's shocking is that you have an ice Kekkei Genkai. We've never had an ice user in this village, but I'm sure there's some ice jutsus in the vault that you can use after you gain control of your Kekkei Genkai. Tsunade said. Great. I won't let you down Granny. Naruto said. Now go home. I have work to do. Tsunade said. I will. You know despite everything, you're like the mother I always wanted and Shizune is like a big sister to me. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Naruto said and gave her a hug not seeing the tears in her eyes. You're welcome. Tsunade said. Here. I want you to have this. Naruto said and gave her a scroll. What's in it? Tsunade asked. Open it and see. I'm sure you like it. Naruto said and vanished. He's pretty good with the shunshin. I expected him to go up in smoke. I didn't know he was so good that he could simply vanish. Shizune said. He is the #1 unpredictable ninja. I'm sure he'll be able to do a lot more in the future. Tsunade said and releases the contents of the scroll. Oh my. Shizune said. It's beautiful. Tsunade whispered as she was looking at 200 cases of sake. What's this? Shizune said picking up a seal. I don't know, but here's a note. Tsunade said and read it. Dear Granny Tsunade and Shizune, in this scroll I have left 200 bottles of sake for the old hag. Make sure she doesn't drink it all in one night. I've also left some medical seals I created on my trip along with the instructions on how they are supposed to work. I just need you to look them over and if they're approved then I'll make some more for you, Naruto. Tsunade read. What does it say they do? Tsunade asked. Well, it's supposed to slow down and slowly heal life-threatening injuries. I can't heal broken bones since broken bones need to be set. It heals burn marks up to 2nd degree. If the injury is too severe, the seal will put the body in a comatose state and slow down the bleeding for almost 12 hours. It can heal some diseases and it says it can fix some cell damage as well. He also says he did that last part for you, Lady Tsunade. Shizune said. That idiot. Give me a seal. I'll use one each day for a week, then I'll give my decision on it. Tsunade said. Are you sure, Lady Tsunade? Shizune asked and gave her a seal. Yes, I'm sure. Tsunade said and placed the seal over her chest, then grabbed a bottle of sake. No, Lady Tsunade, wait. Shizune yelled. What? Tsunade asked. It says do not drink alcohol while the seal is in use. It could cause the seal to stop working. Shizune said. Damn it. Tsunade yelled. Ichirakus. Yup. Looks like Ichirakus hasn't changed a bit since I've been away. That's the smell I love. I'm getting hungry. Well, here it goes. Naruto said and entered Ichirakus. Hey, how's it going? Naruto asked as he entered the small restaurant. Hello there. Ichiraku said. Old man. Come on. Don't you remember me? Naruto asked. Naruto? As I live and breathe. How could I ever forget that face? Tucci asked but was having different thoughts. He looks like you more and more each day, Lord Fourth. Hopefully he still has Kushina's appetite. Tucci thought. Long time no see. Naruto said. Naruto? Look at how much you've grown. Am said. It sure is good to see you guys again. Naruto said. So what'll you have? Still got your appetite? Tucci asked. You bet. I'm starving. Naruto said. Okay. Then today your food is on the house. Order anything you want. Tucci said. No way. Naruto said. Hold it. Let me get this one. I had a hunch you might be here, Naruto. Haruka said as he entered the shop. Haruka-sensei. Naruto said. Hey. Where's Sakura? I thought she'd be here with you. Haruka said. Well, if I knew the check would have been taken care of I would have brought her along. Naruto said as Tucci placed a bowl in front of him. One extra large serving of the house special ramen. Tucci said. Oh man, the real Ichiraku ramen. For all these years during my entire training trip I've dreamt about eating this ramen. Naruto said. Oh yeah? Well you better eat. It's getting cold. Tucci said. Oh. Right. Time to chow down. Naruto said as he started eating and Haruka was thinking about the first time he had ramen with Naruto back when he was in the academy. He's grown so much since then. Haruka thought. Wow. It's just like I remembered. Ichiraku ramen is still the best in the world. Naruto said. I'm glad to hear you say that again. Tucci said. Except. There is one thing I'm not happy about. Naruto said. Naruto. You come into my shop after all this time and the first thing you do is tell me what's wrong with my cooking. Huh? Tucci asked rolling up his sleeve. No, it's not like that. There's nothing wrong with the ramen, it's perfect as always. Naruto said. Then what is it? Tucci asked. It's just that you only gave me one bowl. I'm already done. Naruto said crying fake tears and everyone comically fell over. More ramen coming right up. Tucci said. So, Naruto. I hear the Chunin exams are coming up. Will you enter? Am asked. I can't. It's illegal for me to enter the Chunin exams. Naruto said as Tucci placed a bowl of ramen down. Why? Haruka asked. Because I'm already a Chunin. Naruto said. When did you become a Chunin? Haruka asked. Right before I left with Pervy Sage. Granny Tsunade finally got around to thoroughly checking my mission reports and Chunin exam matches as well as the invasion reports. Somebody made a false report claiming it was Sasuke who defeated the one-tailed beast and was able to summon the boss toad. Granny Tsunade threw the report out and before she gave me my vest, she needed to have Inoichi do a mind walk to see what really happened. Naruto said. I see. Did she ever find out made a false report? Iruka asked. Nope. I didn't bother to ask. Clearly it was somebody who hates me because of the fox so I don't care. I'm a chunin and that's all that matters. Naruto said. Good for you. Don't get too big-headed though. I can still take you on. Iruka said. That's only due to experience. You've been a ninja for like 15 years now. Naruto said. True. Iruka said. Well, it's been fun hanging around, but I need to get home. I have training to do in the morning. Iruka-sensei, don't forget you said you'd pay for my meal. I'll see you guys later. Naruto said. See you Naruto. Am said. Here you go Iruka. Tucci said handing him the bill and Iruka's jaw dropped. Naruto. Iruka yelled since Naruto ate almost 40 bowls of ramen. Hokage Tower. Lady Tsunade, tell me. Have you decided on a first mission for Team Kakashi? Shizune asked. Naruto and Sakura did nothing but train for the last 2.5 years. Well, that's what I thought. Mainly Sakura trained while Naruto was getting lectured and paying for Jiraiya to sleep around. With that being said, Naruto is actually taking his training seriously. I don't want to give them something too hard due to that revelation about Naruto's training trip, but they need to make up for lost time. Ooh, how about this? A Land of Rice Paddy's escort run. A nice tricky B rank mission. Tsunade said. But Mladen, Naruto hasn't been on a real mission in a pretty long time. Don't you think we should start him off with something easier? Here, like this one. Shizune said handing Tsunade the mission book. A dog walking job. That's only a D rank. Sakura and Naruto are chunin now. I can't send them to walk someone's mutt. Tsunade said. It's just. Don't forget about the 9-tailed fox. If we send him out of the village too soon, couldn't it? Yes, but that's why I teamed them up with Kakashi. Tsunade said. I know, but I just worry that. Fine. Give them this one then. That's my final offer. Tsunade said giving Shizune a mission. Escorting a gold convoy. A C-rank mission. Shizune said. If I know Naruto, he won't like that one at all. He'll say it's way too easy. Tsunade said and Naruto came into the office. Hey, Granny. Is it alright if I go to the vault now? Naruto asked. Why are you asking me? You have the stamp of approval to get in there. Tsunade said. I know. I just figured you'd be drunk by now and I don't want to get beat up. Naruto said. Well, I'm not drunk. I can't drink right now thanks to you. Tsunade said. Me? What did I do? Naruto asked. She put one of those medical seals on to test it out. Shizune said. Oh okay. I see. Don't worry. The seal only lasts about 8 hours unless you have a severe injury and then it works for an extra 4 hours. Naruto said. I'll be using one every day for a week. I'll let you know what I say about them when I'm done running tests. Tsunade said. Oh. I have another seal which is why I came back as well. Naruto said and pulled out a scroll. What is it? Shizune asked and Tsunade gasped when she read the description. Will this really work? Tsunade asked. I hope so. I mean most of my friends are girls, so I made this while thinking of them. Naruto said with a shrug. What is it? Shizune asked again. It's an anti-raping seal. Tsunade said. What? How? Not even Master Jiraiya could make one of those. Shizune said. He never tried. I asked him about it one day and he said he's been so busy with his spy network over the years that he never even started it. Naruto said. How does it work? Shizune asked. Well, on a seduction mission I know Kunoichi are likely to get raped. This seal takes some chakra and converts it into lightning or fire chakra depending on which seal the user has. When the Kunoichi is about to be raped, she can channel a small amount of chakra into the seal and it will send out a bolt of lightning, destroying the muscles and cells in a person's junk or a ball of fire burning his junk and possibly melting it off. It will also release a pulse of chakra blowing everything away and deactivate any seals that may be placed on her keeping her movements restricted. Naruto said. What if they see the seal? Tsunade asked. Once the seal is placed, it turns invisible so nobody will know it's there except for the Kunoichi. It should be placed on the inner thigh just below her private area. Once the seal is deactivated it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to recharge. Naruto said. You're a genius. Just like your father. Tsunade said. I know. Naruto said looking at the 4th Hokage's picture and Tsunade froze. You know? Tsunade asked. I just figured it out before I came back to your office. I was walking around and people kept calling me Lord Fourth. I looked in a mirror and put a picture of me next to him. I'm not as stupid as people think I am. It's just that I didn't have many people skills growing up since I was always avoided, so I lack actual social knowledge. I knew Sakura was flirting with me earlier, and I know Hinata likes me. Naruto said. If you knew Hinata liked you, then why didn't you say anything? Tsunade asked. Because she's not in love with me. She's in love with what I did for her. When we were little, she was being picked on by some bullies and I saved her. I got beat up of course, but that's what she's in love with. It's not me in general. Naruto said. Would you ever give her a chance? Shizune asked. Will Granny give Pervy Sage another chance? Naruto asked. He told you? Tsunade said. In his defense he drank more in a day than you usually did in a week one time during our trip. He ran into this blonde lady that looked pretty close to you and she rejected him hard. He said it was similar to how you rejected him after the second Shinobi War. He went a bit too far into detail for me, but I could tell he really cared about you. Now, he's just doing everything he can in life to make you happy and if you two never get together then he's fine with it. Naruto said. It was a mistake between us that night. I never looked at Jiraiya as more than a friend. Tsunade said. Well, it meant everything to him. It's part of the reason he left on his quest and was rarely in the village. He said he couldn't look you in the eyes and when we came to find you, it was the first time he's thought about you in years. You should talk to him one of these days. Naruto said. I don't know. I'll think about it. What about you and Sakura? Aren't you the same way? Tsunade asked. No. I thought I liked her growing up. Having been gone for 2.5 years made me realize I just liked the attention I got from her. She was popular and I was a nobody. I just wanted to get noticed so I would try to get close to her and I even started pranking people. I used to be quiet as a kid until I went to the academy. Naruto said. I've been meaning to talk to you about the academy. What happened to your grades? You were at the top of the class in everything except Taijutsu and Ninjutsu because of the clone jutsu. Why did your grades slip? Tsunade asked. You don't know? Naruto asked. Know what? Tsunade asked and Naruto went to the third Hokage's picture, removed it, then applied some chakra to a seal. Out of the smoke came 10 large stacks of paperwork. This is why my grades slipped and why I suddenly turned so hyperactive and idiotic during the academy. Naruto said and Tsunade picked up one of the papers. Blunt force trauma to the head multiple times at 6. Standard brain walks by Inoichi. Counseling. Tsunade said. That was just the first few months. I took so many hits to the head by teachers and students on top of me always being thrown out of class over nothing, the damage was too severe to simply reverse. I've always known I couldn't do the clone jutsu, but when I told the old man and other teachers they just told me to try harder. The old man told me that he couldn't give out special treatment, but the instant Itachi killed the Uchiha clan, he gave Sasuke everything he asked for. The old man didn't even give me a decent apartment after he found me living in the woods. The apartment I have now is what he gave me, and that's because he paid off the landlord. Naruto said. I've been in your apartment. Outside of trash everywhere it's not that bad. Tsunade said. That's because I've been fixing it up over the years. He knew who my father was and still gave me the bare minimum to survive and didn't even punish the people who would beat me or try to rape me when I was younger. Naruto said. Did they succeed? Shizune asked. No. The beatings happened so much that the seal weakened so many times and I actually used the 9 tails chakra to kill a few civilians and shinobi. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I still did it and I remember it. Guess who got punished by the Hokage even though it was self-defense? Me. He was no better than the villagers since he knew what was going on but refused to take action. He didn't even show me an alternative to the clone jutsu. I had to steal the forbidden scroll just to pass. Had he actually told me about it, I could have graduated the academy when I was 9 instead of failing 3 times in a row. I should thank Mizuki for that one. He was the reason I even passed. Iruka is off the hook since he was a teacher and it was against the rules to give special treatment to the academy students. Naruto said. I know you've said a lot, but exactly how much chakra did you have in the academy? There's no amount on your file. Tsunade said. Of course there isn't. The academy and Hokage didn't want the feudal lord to find out about how shitty the academy was. When I first started after I took the test I had as much chakra as a low chunin. Naruto said. Let me ask you something. Do you hate my sensei? Tsunade asked. Hate him? No. I did tell him how much he failed me growing up and during the academy after the entire Forbidden Scroll incident. Naruto said. Do you mind if I take you in for a brain evaluation? Tsunade asked. No. I was due for one anyway. The last time I had one was right before the Chunin exams. Naruto said. So what exactly did they say about your brain? Tsunade said. The one doctor who actually was nice to me said that when she checked it, I had some swelling on parts that stored information. It's why I was never good at theoretical stuff anymore. It's why I developed a photographic memory and have to learn through actually doing a jutsu rather than having somebody explain it to me. She said the swelling would go away, but she doesn't know if I'll ever be the same again. I had to adopt an idiotic mask to protect myself. It's why I wear the orange jumpsuit to protect myself. Pervy Sage must have known about this, but he didn't do much to help. I'm very good at trial and error when it comes to jutsus. It's why I was able to learn the Rasengan so quickly. Naruto said. What's the doctor's name? Tsunade asked. Mina. I don't know her last name. Naruto said. I know her. She doesn't have a last name. She wanted to become the head of the hospital once, but her file said she lost so many patients during surgery and wasn't fit to run a hospital. Shizune said. All those people that died were people who tried to help me as a kid. They were sabotaged by all the other doctors and it went on her record and not theirs. Her file is made up of lies from the civilian council since they have control over the hospital and the academy. Naruto said. How is that possible? The academy has always been in the hands of the Hokage and the hospital was split 50-50ths between the civilian and ninja council. Tsunade said. That's because after my dad died, the elders quickly passed several laws that my dad wouldn't allow. Of course the old man knew about it but did nothing, stating that he's just an old man and can only do so much. In reality he was just lazy and only passed a law that forbids anybody from taking about me being a Jinchuriki with the punishment of death, which he didn't keep his word on. Naruto said. How many people were supposed to be killed if you had to guess? Shizune said. Thousands. Only a percentage of those were carried though because I killed them when they attacked me. Now that you're the Hokage, you can change that up. You can gain control of the academy again and fix the hospital. Did you know that the civilian council except Sakura's mother hasn't paid taxes in over 15 years? The huge plot of land they bought that was for the clans to purchase only, the civilian council bought it and are planning on making a spa with it. The death rate being so high amongst genin over the years is due to them lowering the standards to graduate. The basic academy 3 is a joke. It's all theoretical with some spars twice a year until your final year. The hospital, don't even get me started. I've been there so many times that I know for a fact that the equipment they have is old and outdated. You know, some nurses took bribes to make sure certain ninjas died, but I'm just a lonely chunin and the village demon. What do I know? Naruto asked. How do you know all of this? Tsunade asked. One of my punishments for killing a mob was I had to help the old man's secretary. She made me clean up the filing room and put everything in alphabetical order so she could go and get laid. I have a photographic memory so I remembered all of that stuff since most of them had pictures. Naruto said. What happened to that secretary? Tsunade asked. I killed her a week later after she was in the mob that tried to kill me. Naruto said. Ugh. What did sensei do during his second tenure as Hokage? Tsunade asked with a groan. Sat on his ass and smoked his pipe while reading his porn books. He also did the cowardly thing with the Hikage incident. Naruto said. What do you mean? Shizune asked. I thought the Konoha killed the Kumo ambassador and we had no choice than to hand over Hiashi Hikage. Tsunade said. Oh no. I came up with a plan that would save Konoha and the Hikage clan. I was young, but I knew a lot about the clans and their abilities. I suggested that we have a Yamanaka clan member do a mind walk on him. I was of course laughed at by everyone in the meeting except the clan heads. I was in the meeting because I had just been caught stealing some food when the entire incident happened. The old man rejected my proposal and went along with Kumo's demands, then sat around moping about losing a good shinobi such as Hisashi Hikage. Naruto said. Damn it. Okay, what else do you know that I should know about? Tsunade asked. Did you read up on the Uchiha massacre? Naruto asked. It was the first thing I read, yes. Let me guess, it was in the filing room? Tsunade asked. Yup. I read it and quickly put it down after I heard the old man come in the room. I placed it under some random files he was going through when he came in and saw him try to hide it. Itachi is a brave man. Naruto said. Shizune, leave the room. Tsunade said. Yes, Mladen. Shall I have the Anbu leave as well? Shizune asked. I gave them the night off. Tsunade said. Then if that's the case. Naruto said and threw a kunai up in the ceiling and a body fell out with a kunai in its skull. What the? That's not any of my Anbu. Tsunade said. It's from Root. Naruto said and watched as the body went up in flames. Anzo. Is there anyone else in the office besides the three of us? Tsunade asked as she watched as Naruto knelt on the floor and placed 2 fingers on the floor. He's just like Minato and Uncle Tobirama. Tsunade thought. No. We're alone. Naruto said. Good. Shizune, when you leave I want you to head to the file room and read whatever you can in an hour. I'll join you after I'm finished with Naruto. Tsunade said. Of course Mladen. Shizune said and as soon as she left Tsunade sealed the room. So the massacre. What about it? Tsunade asked. It's all a lie. Well, Itachi's part is a lie. Naruto said. What do you mean? Tsunade asked. What they put in that file is wrong. Yes, Itachi killed his clan except for Sasuke, but it wasn't because he snapped. It was because the Uchiha clan were trying to plot a coup against the village. Itachi was so loyal to the village that he offered to kill his own clan in order to stop a civil war and possibly the start of the Fourth Shinobi War. He was supposed to just kill all of the shinobi and civilians who supported the coup, but he wasn't alone. Naruto said. Who helped him? Tsunade asked. I don't know. I felt Itachi's chakra and somebody else's chakra killing the clan. Whoever helped him killed the civilians and shinobi who were against the coup as well. The odd thing is, that last person's chakra felt fake and tampered with. Naruto said. What do you mean? It's impossible to tamper with someone's chakra unless you have the curse mark. Tsunade said. I know. His chakra was definitely an Uchiha, but I felt chakra that belongs to a Senju clan member, but it was as if the chakra was placed in him. Now that I've been around you for a few years, I know what Senju chakra feels like. Whoever it is somehow got a hold of Senju DNA and combined it with his own body. It was like half of his body was Senju, but the other half was Uchiha. Naruto said. I'll have to look into any surviving Uchiha from that night other than Sasuke. Tsunade said. What if I somehow run into him during a mission? Naruto asked. I do not want you to fight him. Just get a feel of his chakra and report back to me. Tsunade said. Can do, Granny. Naruto said. Anything else before I go meet up with Shizune? Tsunade asked. No. Really just came to see if I could use the vault tonight, but this went even longer than I thought. Naruto said. Well, I need to get to the file room. It's not far from the vault so you can escort me. Tsunade said and they left the office. That's different. Tsunade said. What? Naruto asked. I feel different. Like I've de-aged a few years. Tsunade said. It's the seal. It's fixing your dead cells in the body that make you look like a wrinkly old prune. By the end of the week you won't need that genjutsu anymore. Naruto said as they left the Hokage office. I let that comment slide this time. It's good that I won't need this genjutsu anymore. The chakra it takes up is a lot. Tsunade said. What I don't understand is how you look old and wrinkly under the genjutsu, but Pervy Sage looks like he's still young. What happened to you? Naruto asked. A lot of drinking and gambling. Add that to as many years I've been doing it and this is the result. Tsunade said. Maybe you should start drinking more responsibly. Naruto said. It's hard to do when you just bought me 200 cases of sake. Tsunade said. You still haven't noticed that Shizune drinks your sake as well? Naruto asked. She what? Tsunade asked. Oops. Naruto said. When I see her she'll hear it from me. Tsunade said as they reached the file office. I hope you find everything in there as interesting as I did. I couldn't reach the top shelf so it might be more stuff up there. Naruto said. I'll look into it. Don't mess up the vault. Tsunade said and went into the file office then sealed the door. Well, time to hit the vault. Naruto said and vanished. Hokage vault. Okay. Jutsus and then look for whatever has my name on it. Naruto said. He walked around the vault and found a lot of jutsus for his elements. He found about 7 water jutsus, 8 wind jutsus and 10 lightning jutsus. He walked around some more and found 1 ice jutsu and frowned since he thought that it would be more. After 3 wars and countless shinobi the Leaf encountered, he was disappointed that there was only 1 ice jutsu in the vault. He looked around some more for something with his name on it and almost gave up when he finally found it. The scroll was red with a swirl on it that he knew was on Konoha's insignia. He opened the scroll and unsealed the contents inside of it. It was a letter, some scrolls and a lot of tri-pronged kunai. He opened the scroll and began reading it. Hey there, Naruto. It's me, your mom. It's a bit weird writing this since I'm laying right next to you, but it has to be done. Sadly, I won't live anymore after today. The Nine Tails is attacking and I'm severely injured and weak now. Your father is currently fighting the Nine Tails trying to stop it while I'm here slowly dying, trying to get as much time with you that I possibly can. Anyway, if you're reading this then you're a Chunin now and even though I'm not there, I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you. Silly me, I haven't told you my name yet. My name is Kushina Uzumaki, the red hot habanero. I just want to tell you that I love you more than anything in the world, even Ichiraku Ramen. Now, the beast is getting closer and I must go and help your father. I will be leaving you some jutsus just in case you unlock the rare Uzumaki Ice Keke. I have some ice jutsus sealed away for you and your father left you all of his jutsus to learn. I want you to grow up and be the best person you can be, even if you don't become a ninja. I want you to grow up and live a happy life. Beware of Jiraiya-sensei, he's not the best person to be around. I want you to always eat your vegetables and take a nice bath or shower every day. Stay away from alcohol. Now I want you to listen, well read carefully. Women are complicated and difficult. I'm a woman so it's okay for me to say this, but I want you to grow old and have a wife. Don't fall for some skank either. Find you a nice girl that loves you for you and not what you have. I want lots of grandbabies so you'll have to learn about that later in life. I love you so much and I wish I could be there with you to see you grow up into a handsome young man. Your father and I won't get to have that family photo we talked about I guess. If you run into Lady Tsunade don't let her leave. She's your godmother and don't hold it against her if she's not around. She's been through a lot in her life and hasn't been in the Leaf Village for a while. Once again I love you so much and I know you'll be great at whatever it is you choose to do in life. Love, Kushina Uzumaki, your mother. Naruto stopped reading the letter and couldn't stop the tears from falling. His mother loved him and sacrificed her life along with his father to save him and the village. He noticed blood spots on the letter but didn't care as the letter was one of the only things he had to remind him of his mother. He had maybe 10 to 12 ice jutsus. All the jutsu he received from his father were space-time ninjutsu, so he'd have his work cut out with that one. He had the taijutsu style both his parents used called the cheetah style. It was based on speed and precise strikes to the body's weak points, something Naruto knew he could use. He copied the jutsus he would learn and then left the vault. 2 days have passed since Naruto returned to the village and he had yet to meet up with anybody other than Kakashi, Sakura, Shizune and Tsunade. They haven't gone on a mission yet because Kakashi wanted to work on their teamwork and Naruto wasn't happy about that. Their teamwork still sucked to put it bluntly. Sakura was like a raging bull every time she attacked and just destroyed everything around her. She would laugh it off like it wasn't a big deal, but Naruto was visibly frustrated with her. Kakashi had them spar a few times and Naruto would win every time. While Sakura fought with brute strength, Naruto fought with speed, grace, agility and power. His new taijutsu form was coming along great for him. He took to it like it was second nature to him. He took it a bit farther and rather than just using pure speed, he added the Shunshin jutsu to it, making it look like he was attacking from every direction at once, but it was just him moving extremely fast. His ninjutsu was coming along okay if you ask him. It was going slow because there weren't many wind users in the village. Other than him, the only wind users listed in Konoha were Asuma and Danzo. He couldn't ask Asuma because he was out on a mission and he definitely was not going to Danzo. Naruto was good with his lightning and water jutsus since he had Tsunade and Shizune give him the steps on how to control his element and channel it properly. Of course he used his shadow clones to speed up time since he was behind. They were really surprised when he was able to grab water out of thin air like Tobirama Senju would do. His lightning chakra was strong as well and Tsunade told him his might be stronger than Kakashi's since he was a master at lightning jutsus. Naruto learned a few jutsus and currently had 3 water and 3 lightning jutsus in his arsenal. He knew water style. Ripping torrent, water style. Furious whirlpool, water style. Water wall, lightning style. Electromagnetic murder, lightning style. Lightning ball and lightning style. Lightning hammer. The last one was him wanting a unique jutsu. His father had the Rasengan and he learned his mother was able to make chakra chains. His idea was for the jutsu to be thrown at his target but he couldn't condense it enough to throw it yet. The only way he was able to use it was in close range like he would with a kunai. He figured he had a talent for chakra shape manipulation since the idea was easy for him to do. He was currently standing in Tsunade's office right now for a mission briefing. I'm sorry. It sounded like you wanted me to do an escort mission for a caravan. Naruto said. What? Do you have a problem with that? Tsunade asked. Since you're asking, yes. Lousy C-rank mission is beneath my dignity and you know it. Naruto said. Here we go. What did I just tell him on our way here? Sakura thought. Calm down Naruto. I'm the one who's going to have to take the heat if you don't. Kakashi thought. Just as I expected. That part of him hasn't changed. Tsunade thought and looked at Shizune who had a nervous grin on her face. Okay. You were right. Shizune thought. Naruto, your skills may have improved but mentally you haven't matured at all. Haruka said. That's because I was set back from maturing mentally. Naruto said. What does that mean? Sakura and Kakashi thought. Naruto. I've chosen an easier mission to start with to break you in. You've been gone from us for a while. Tsunade said. Well who says I want an easier mission? Naruto asked and ducked when Sakura tried to put him in a headlock. The details of your mission are here. Tsunade said. Lady Tsunade. Terrible news. A kunoichi said bargain into the room. Now what is it? Tsunade asked. It's an emergency dispatch from the sand. The kunoichi said. Where is this dispatch? Tsunade asked. Right here. I deciphered it as quickly as I could. The kunoichi said and gave Tsunade the paper. What the? Tsunade said as she read the paper. It can't be. Haruka said. No way. Shizune said. What happened, Granny? Naruto asked. It's the Kazekage. He's been taken prisoner by the Akatsuki. Tsunade said. Gaara. So they're making a move now. Naruto said. We've been studying them. We know more about the Akatsuki than any other village. Therefore the Sand Village has officially requested our help. Tsunade said and Naruto stepped directly in front of her. I'm going on that mission. Naruto said. I know. This is urgent. I still have time to form another squad. Besides, we have someone here who actually fought the Akatsuki. Alright, Team Kakashi, I'm assigning you a new mission. You're to go to the Sand Village at once. Find out what's going on there and keep us informed. You're to remain there and follow their orders. Giving them backup if they need. Dismissed. Tsunade said. I'll meet you two at the gate. You have 3 minutes or I'm leaving without you. Naruto said and vanished. Aren't you the team leader, Kakashi-sensei? Sakura asked. He won't leave. Kakashi said. His friend is in trouble. He's dead serious. Tsunade said. But we're not even packed for a trip to Suna. Sakura said. And I guess you two will have some catching up to do. Hurry up. Tsunade said and they quickly left. Lady Hokage, do you think it's wise to allow Naruto to go off on his own? Iruka asked. I'll let you in on a little secret, Iruka. Naruto's skills have taken a huge leap in the past 2 days since he returned. He's more than capable of going off alone. Besides, Team 9 is scheduled back soon. I'll send them as soon as they return. Tsunade said. Granny. The boss wants to know how long ago that emergency dispatch was sent out. An Naruto clone asked. It says 2 days ago. Tsunade said. Thanks. The clone said and went up in smoke. Naruto. Naruto was traveling on by hopping from tree to tree on his way to Suna and everything was a blur to him. He was thinking about Gaara and how they've become friends ever since the Chunin exams. He hoped he'd get there in time to figure out what happened and then go find Gaara. He received the memories from the clone he sent back to Tsunade's office and estimated he wouldn't be that far behind if everything goes smoothly, but it would still be close. As he was running, he noticed a familiar head of blonde hair tied up in 4 pigtails. Temari. Naruto called out and landed. Naruto. What are you doing here? Temari asked. You need to come with me. Suna's been attacked and Gaara was captured. Naruto said and Temari gasped. I who? She asked as they took off into the trees. The Akatsuki. They got him 2 days ago and we just received the message a few hours ago. Naruto said. Are you the only person they sent? Temari asked. No. I left earlier. I was supposed to leave with Kakashi and Sakura but they weren't at the gate in 3 minutes like I said. They'll catch up and Tsunade will send another team after them possibly. Naruto said. Naruto. It wasn't smart to rush off on your own. You know what you contain. Isn't that what they're after? Temari asked. Yes. I just couldn't wait for them to get ready for this trip. At least I told you and Gaara what was going on when we stopped in Suna a year ago. Naruto said. I know. I just wish we were better prepared. We never really talked when you were in Suna. Temari said. I'm not the best at talking to girls. It wasn't until after the Chunin exams that I was pulled aside and helped. Naruto said. But you talked to Sakura a lot. Temari pointed out. She's the only girl and it was more of me just talking to anybody who would hear me. Naruto said. So, who helped you? Temari asked. My girlfriend. Naruto said and Temari nearly slipped off a branch. You have a girlfriend? She asked. Yeah. It's not really public knowledge though. Keep it to yourself. I really don't need Sakura finding out and then nagging me. Naruto said. Sure. I can do that. Temari said. Thanks. We need to speed things up. Naruto said and bit his thumb going through hand signs. Summoning jutsu. Out of the smoke came a giant toad that has an aquamarine skin tone and yellow eyes with gray markings around them and 2 distinct circular markings on its shoulders. It also carries 2 huge katanas on its back. Naruto. What can I do for you? The toad asked. I'm a hero, I need you to take us to the border between Suna and Konoha. Suna was attacked and the Kazekage was abducted by the Akatsuki. Can you get us there quickly? Naruto asked. I can. Tell her to hold on. Gamahiro said. You heard him. Hold on. Naruto said. The what? Temari asked. Just channel Chakra to your feet. It shouldn't take us long to get there. Naruto said and Temari did as told right before Gamahiro jumped away. Suna. After reaching the Konoha and Suna border, Naruto released Gamahiro and started to run across the desert with Temari. They didn't bother talking as they wanted to reach the Suna gates and didn't want to get distracted by pointless chatter. After a few hours, nightfall came and they made it to the gates of Suna and were stopped by the gate guards. Stop. A gate guard yelled. Identify yourselves. The other said. It's Temari and Naruto Uzumaki from Konoha. We're here to see about Gaara. Now move out of my way. Temari said. Konoha. I thought we weren't expecting you until morning. A gate guard said. I'm faster than the others. They'll be here in the morning. Naruto said. Okay. Lady Termai, you need to come with us. A guard said and they all ran off. Why? Temari asked. It's Kankuro. When the enemy took Lord Kazekage, Kankuro went after them by himself. He was poisoned and we haven't been able to find anything to counteract it. He won't last much longer. The guard said. Damn it. Temari said. Don't worry. I should be able to help him when we get there. Naruto said. Suna Hospital. Kankuro. Temari said as she ran into his room. The yellow flash. An elderly lady said as she looked at Naruto. My name's Naruto. He said. Sorry. You just look like somebody I saw once before. She said. Right. Anyway, what's wrong with him? Naruto asked. He's been poisoned by something we can't identify. We've tried everything. Asuna nurse said. I can't do much, but I can make sure he doesn't feel any pain. You'll have to wait until our medical ninja comes tomorrow. Naruto said. What exactly can you do? Temari asked. I have a seal that can slow down the poison and slowly heal the muscles in the body. Once the poison is extracted, the seal will start to heal him properly. Naruto said. Does it really work? The old lady asked. It works, but Tsunade is putting it through some tests in Konoha. She's using it along with other people that were sick or injured. It can't cure everything, but it works in various ways. Naruto said. What can't it heal? Temari asked. Broken bones, dislocation, it can't remove poisons, but it can slow them down from affecting the body, and it can't heal torn muscles or ligaments that weren't surgically repaired. After the seal is finished working, the person should take a day or two off from missions or any heavy activity. Naruto said. Lady Temari. It's your decision. A doctor said. We can put the seal on him. If Gaara was here then he'd trust him, so I'll trust him. Temari said and Naruto placed the seal on him. Temari. You're back already? Kankuro asked. I heard the village was in trouble. I double-timed it back with Naruto. We traveled all day to get here. Temari said. Sorry to be such a bother. Kankuro said. Don't be ridiculous. Temari said. I know you're injured, but do you have any way to track where they went? Naruto asked. Yes. I managed to get a scrap of clothing from the one I fought. It's not much, but it'll help. Kankuro said. Actually, this is perfect. I can track this person's scent. Naruto said. How? You're not a tracking ninja. Temari said, then Naruto whistled and a small black fox came running into the room. Fox. A doctor yelled and tried to catch it, but it jumped into Naruto's arms. How did a fox get into the desert? Temari asked as she rubbed its ears. I met this little guy when the Suna invasion happened. It's fully grown, but has a genetic disease that's keeping it from getting any bigger. He's a tracker and can find any scent no matter how far away it is or how cold the trail gets. Naruto said and the fox yipped. Are we going to leave out tonight? Temari asked. No. We should leave early in the morning. Kakashi and Sakura will be here by then. Sakura can heal Kankuro and then we leave. Naruto said. If they're coming then I'll stay behind. I'll watch over Kankuro and wait for your return. Temari said and the fox started to growl. What's wrong? Naruto asked as the fox looked at door and saw Kakashi along with Sakura looking worn out. Naruto. Sakura yelled and ran at him, but she was stopped. Calm down, Sakura. Now isn't the time for this. Naruto, did you find out anything that could help? Kakashi asked and jumped out of the way as the fox tried to bite him. Ginto? He's a friend. Sorry Kakashi. He just hates the smell of dogs. Anyway, we're heading out in the morning. Kankuro has a cloth that we'll use to track the Akatsuki members. Sakura, we need you to remove some poison from Kankuro. Naruto said and Sakura nodded, then started to work on Kankuro. Should I summon Pakin? Kakashi asked. Not unless you Kinto to kill him. Naruto said. It's a heavy metal-based toxin. It's the kind that attacks muscle tissue and destroys the cells intently. May I see his chart? Sakura asked. Yes of course. Here it is. We were getting a breakdown of the poison. There are still quite a few blanks. Asuna doctor said. I know just what'll happen. The cardiac muscle will be weakened to the point where the heart collapses and ceases to function. It's doubtful that I'll be able to come up with an antidote in time. Sakura said. What are you saying? There's nothing you can do. Termai said. I'm going to need a few things and I'm going to need them quickly. Sakura said. Right. Both doctors said at the same time. This gonna be pretty crude, but it's the only option we have. Sakura said. Next day. Everyone ready? Naruto asked. Yes. Are you sure the fox can track them? Kakashi asked. He has a better nose than any Inyazuka dog and your summons. Naruto said. Alright then. Let's head out. Kakashi said. He reminds me of his father more and more each day. Kakashi thought. Alright, Kinto. You know what to do. Naruto said and Kinto sniffed the cloth and instantly ran off. He found the trail already? Lady Chiyo asked as she was coming along. Yeah. Let's go. Naruto said and they ran off. Kakashi-sensei. Why are you letting Naruto lead the mission? He's not the brightest person. Sakura said. He's a chunin. He needs experience leading missions before he becomes a jonin. He's matured a lot since he left. I'll still help out where I can, but for now we should follow his lead. Kakashi said. Kakashi? Is he the son of them? Chiyo asked. Yes. That's why I'm allowing him to lead this mission as well. Kakashi said. Whose son is he? Sakura asked. I'm not at liberty to say. It's an S-rank secret and I doubt he even knows. Kakashi said. I do know. Naruto said. When did you find out? Kakashi asked. When I came back. Naruto said. Can you tell me, Naruto? Sakura asked. No. You tell Ino the moment you saw her and she can't keep a secret for nothing. She'll blab it out as soon as you're not with her. Naruto said. Fine. Naruto, can I ask you a question? How long do you think the Akatsuki have been after you? Sakura asked. I don't know. Naruto said. 2 members of the Akatsuki came to the leaf looking for Naruto. It's been nearly 3 years since then, but no sign of them, and now they're back. Kakashi said. Why do you think they waited so long to make another move? Sakura asked. It could be that they wanted to act before this, but couldn't. Maybe because Master Jiraiya was around and they didn't want to face him. Kakashi said. That's not it. From what I learned there was an entirely different reason to why they had to wait. Lady Chiyo said. What reason? Naruto asked. If you're going to try and draw out the tailed beast that dwells within, a great deal of preparation is involved. They just needed more time. Lady Chiyo said. What are you talking about? What tailed beast? Sakura asked. My. You're a student of that old slug queen Tsunade and you don't even know that when the Leaf Village itself is host to the 9-tailed fox. Chiyo said. The 9-tailed fox isn't something we talk about. It's considered top secret. Kakashi said. It's not so top secret if everyone before my generation knows about it. Naruto said. Be quiet Naruto. What are the tailed beasts? Sakura asked. Tailed beasts are demon spirits with 1 or more tails. The sand had a single tailed beast since long ago. That's the Shukaku sealed within Gaara. Chiyo said. So, then there's more of these demon spirits? Sakura asked. Yes. There are a total of 9 tailed beasts. Each one stronger than the other with the 9 tails being the strongest. Naruto said. How do you know? Sakura asked. Because I have the 9 tails sealed inside of me. That's how. It's why the villagers stay away from me and it's why I did so poorly in the academy. Naruto said. Why would having a tailed beast inside of you make you underachieve in the academy? Sakura asked. Because of the 9 tails attack. People in the village resented the 9 tails and flat out hated it. Since the 9 tails was sealed into me, I was labeled a demon and scum. Nobody took care of me and I was kicked out of the orphanage at the age of 3. Naruto said. Didn't the 3rd Hokage take care of you? Kakashi asked. No. The law he created around me was just a scare tactic he never followed through with the punishment. The only people who helped me were Anko, Kurenai Weasel and Crow. They would give me food whenever they saw me, but that was the most they could do without being punished. He knew who my parents were and still gave me the bare minimum to survive, and that includes the apartment that he had to pay off the landlord for. Naruto said. That's a lie. Many people died because of that law. Kakashi said. I know they died, but he didn't do it. I did. It's only so much a person can take. I've killed hundreds of people by the time I was done with the academy. They ranged from random civilians to genin and chunin. I've been able to use some of the 9 tails chakra since I was maybe 4 or 5. Naruto said. How much? Kakashi asked. Not much, but it was enough for the people in the area to feel and get scared. Naruto said. So essentially you were like Gaara. Chiyo said. Something like that, but not as bad. If it weren't for Anko, Kurenai, Weasel and Crow then yes, I would have been exactly like Gaara only with a stable seal. Naruto said and Chiyo nodded. The beasts are huge concentrations of chakra and during the Great War, every nation competed for control of them for military purposes. They fought relentlessly for them, but the tailed beast power is beyond imagining. No one could control them. I don't know the intentions of the Akatsuki, but that kind of power is far too dangerous to get a hold of. Eventually with the coming of peace the tailed beasts were forgotten, but they still exist. All 9 of them scattered around the world. Chiyo said. Everybody stop. Kakashi said. "Who's that?" Sakura asked. "Nice to see you again, Itachi," Naruto said stepping forward. "Naruto Uzumaki. Tell me, have you come to willingly give up the Nine Tails?" Itachi asked. "No. I'm coming to save my friend. I would fight you, but Naruto vanished and appeared behind him." "You aren't the real Itachi," Naruto said and pierced his back with a kunai straight through the heart, killing Itachi who turned out to be somebody else. "How did you know it wasn't Itachi?" Kakashi asked. "His chakra has two different signatures. I've been around him a lot to know how his chakra feels. Let's get moving. We don't have much time to waste," Naruto said and they ran away. "How much farther, Kinto?" Naruto asked and the fox just stopped looking at a giant boulder. "We're here," Kakashi said. Apparently Team 9 was made aware as well. "I'm guessing you secretly sent Pakin out with a sample of the cloth," Naruto said. "I did," Kakashi said and they jumped down. "Late as usual, Kakashi," Might Guy said. "Well, we've ran into a little trouble along the way," Kakashi said. "Naruto." "Sakura." Rock Lee said. "Naruto." Neji said. "Let's get this thing opened," Might Guy said. "Neji, what's going on inside?" Naruto asked and Neji activated his Byakugan. "Inside looks like a large cavern, but I can't quite make out what's going on in there. I see several people," Neji said. "What about Gaara?" Naruto asked. "He's floating in the air right now. He's nearly out of chakra and is almost dead," Neji said. "Before we even think about breaking through, we should learn what kind of barrier it is we're dealing with," Sakura said. "That's right. So figure out the type of barrier. That's step 1. Right, Kakashi?" Guy asked. "Yeah," Kakashi said. "What do you think?" Chiyo asked. "It could be a 5-seal barrier. It's a strong layer of protection. In which 5 tags with the word forbidden are found around the area that's being guarded. 1 forbidden tag is in front of us and 4 more must be in different locations," Kakashi said. "Can we pull them off?" Guy asked. "Yeah, but you have to do them at the same time. However." "Alright Team 9, let's move out and find those tags," Guy said and they left after some ridiculous group thing. "He should have let me finish. I can break this barrier myself," Naruto said and went through hand signs. "Fuinjutsu. Release." Naruto released a huge amount of chakra that sent Sakura, Chiyo and Kakashi flying back and watched as the seal burned away. He looked at Sakura and nodded to her. She stood back up and used her strength to destroy the boulder and Naruto ran inside. "Gaara!" Naruto yelled as he threw a tag onto the bubble of chakra Gaara was in and then chakra started to go back into Gaara. "What?" All of the holograms yelled except for one that Naruto noticed was Itachi. "I'm going to kill you bastards," Naruto said. "Sasori. Deidara. Finish them quickly. Return with both Jinchuriki and we will restart the process." A hologram with purple eyes said and the other holograms went away. "Damn it. You stupid Jinchuriki. We were almost finished," Deidara said. "Relax, Deidara. Grab the body and return after you've defeated them. I'll handle Chiyo myself." Sasori said. Deidara created a clay bird, then flew off with Gaara. "Come on you stupid Jinchuriki," Deidara said. "Sakura, stay with Chiyo and help her defeat him." "Kakashi, you're with me," Naruto said. "Right. Be careful, Naruto," Sakura said. "Let's go, Naruto. He's getting away," Kakashi said. "I'm right behind you. Kinto, go back to Konoha," Naruto said and the fox quickly ran away. "Let's go," Kakashi said and they ran off. Naruto and Kakashi. "Give him back. Now," Naruto demanded as his eyes turned red. "Alright. No time to waste here," Kakashi said and revealed his Sharingan. "Are you really sure you want to waste your time on me, Sharingan Kakashi? You know, my man Sasori is probably a more dangerous opponent than I am as much as I hate to say that. His idea of art is a bit different from mine. Seems they've started. How confident are you in that young girl and the old lady? You really think they're good enough to handle my partner, Sasori?" Deidara asked. "He wants to get me out of the way so he can fight Naruto one-on-one. This guy defeated the Kazekage. One of the 5 great Kage. I don't think Naruto on his own could handle him," Kakashi thought. "Go on sensei. Go to Sakura. I'll handle this," Naruto said. He launched himself at Deidara who used his bird to fly out of the way, causing Naruto to crash into the surrounding cliff. Deidara threw a clay bird at Naruto which Kakashi jumped in front of and hit with a kunai. Deidara made the bird explode and Kakashi carefully looked on as he stood on the side of the cliff. A shuriken came flying out of the smoke and Kakashi easily deflected it as the smoke cleared, showing Deidara perfectly fine. "Good. It would have been very disappointing if you'd been beaten that easily," Deidara said and Naruto came out of the cliff. "Let go of him. I'll never let you have him. I'll get Gaara from you. Nothing can stop me," Naruto said. You're quite an unusual Jinchuriki, aren't you? I thought you were all sullen loners and didn't care about anyone else. To date we've destroyed 2 Jinchuriki. Not including him of course. But nobody ever tried to save them from us before. Not a friend, a neighbor. Not a soul came to their aid. In fact, it seemed like people were happy to finally get rid of them. You can't forsake one of your own kind, can you? You connected to this pathetic creature. Such a shame. I will give you credit, Gaara was nearly dead until you came and reversed the extraction of the one-tailed beast. Very soon he will be dead and then the same thing will happen to you. Deidara said. I've had it. Hand over Gaara right now. Naruto said. It's only a matter of time until my man Sasori takes care of their friends inside. But if he rushes out here, the whole point of using this guy to draw out the 9 tails Jinchuriki will be for nothing. Deidara thought and started to fly away. You're not getting away. Naruto said and ran after him. Naruto. No. Stop. Kakashi said. Let's go back to Sakura, Kakashi-sensei. I can handle this guy. Naruto said. Damn it. Kakashi said and chased after them. At this rate, I won't be able to help the others. Sakura, Lady Chiyo, you'll have to hold him off a bit longer. Kakashi thought. Still chasing me? You'd better catch up with me soon. Deidara said. When you do reach me, I'll take care of you. Deidara said as he prepared some clay. I might as well get started. Deidara thought. Where do you think you're going? Naruto asked chasing after him. I really am lucky. Getting to take down 2 Jinchuriki. Deidara. Deidara threw 3 clay balls towards Naruto and they turned into birds. They exploded as soon as they reached him, causing Kakashi to yell out for him. Kakashi destroyed one of them with a shuriken and it exploded. Naruto climbed back up and just looked at Deidara. Damn it. We're not done yet. Naruto said and ducked out of the way from an exploding clay bird that exploded near Kakashi, who was unaffected. Well, he is the copy ninja. A single detonating clay isn't going to work against him. I don't have a lot of clay left either. All I was trying to do was lure out the Jinchuriki. Now I've got to deal with this. All I want is the Jinchuriki. The copy ninja is a headache I don't need. I have to find a way to separate them. Deidara said and threw 2 clay spiders trying to slow Kakashi down, but it didn't work. He sure is trying to slit the 2 of us up. So that's his game. He wants to face Naruto one-on-one. Kakashi thought. So much for strategy. I guess my only option is taking the 2 of them down together. I don't have much detonating clay left. A shame really. If I knew I'd end up in this predicament then I would have brought along a little extra. Oh well. I still have my trump card. Deidara said. We're not getting anywhere chasing after him like this. Naruto thought. Hurry up Kakashi-sensei. We're gonna lose him at this rate. Get a move on. Naruto said. It's okay. You're the reason he's here. Don't forget that. He won't get so far ahead as to lose us completely. Kakashi said. Fine. Then give me some ideas on how to stop this guy then. Naruto said. Don't worry Naruto. I've got a couple of strategies but I need a little more time to work out the angles. Kakashi said. We don't have time for that. We need to get to Gaara before it's too late. We don't know if there's another hideout close by. We need to act fast before he gets away with Gaara. Naruto said. He's right. I didn't think about that. Kakashi thought. Damn it. He's speeding up. Naruto said and picked up speed. Naruto wait. Kakashi said. There's no getting through to him now. That leaves me only one choice. Kakashi thought. So annoying. This is taking so long that I'll never get back to my man Sasori. I know. I'll use the rest of my detonating clay and show him what an artist can do. However, if I'm going to do that I'll need to get rid of the copy ninja first. It might have taken a while, but this is worth the wait. Deidara said as he threw down multiple clay bugs that only exploded near Kakashi. What? These aren't like the bird ones from before. They're smaller. Is that so they don't get picked off by shuriken? Why so many? Judging from the size of the hind legs, I'd say their special ability is jumping. I guess it's going to come down to a battle of speed. Kakashi said. You're slowing me down Kakashi-sensei. I'm going ahead. Naruto said. Don't do anything reckless. Kakashi said. Yeah. I know. Naruto said and sped up. This might be a bit of a sticky situation. Kakashi said. I've got to think. I can't waste time having a staring contest with these things. If I leave Naruto on his own he could lose control at any moment. They won't let me fall back and gain enough speed to break past them. They're maintaining this distance. Kakashi thought and leapt away. Naruto. At last. Now it's just the 2 of us. Don't scowl like that. I was about to let you see your friend. Deidara said and the bird opened its mouth revealing an unconscious Gaara. You're a Jinchuriki. I bet seeing him like this drives you crazy. Deidara said. Give him back. Right now. Naruto said as he was about to jump at Deidara, but was grabbed. Don't do it. Kakashi said. Oh man. I could have sworn you just blew up back there. Deidara said. Sorry, but it wasn't the real me that blew up. Next time you should elk your critters to tell the difference between a real human and a shadow clone. That is, if there is a next time. Kakashi said. Don't move. Naruto said as Deidara flew away. I could say the same to you. It'll be alright. We will get Gaara back. So calm down. Listen Naruto, you're not used to fighting an opponent like this. That's not all. You're a close combat fighter. He experts in long range. That makes him your worst enemy. There are only two ways to beat this kind of foe. One is to get him to fight up close and personal. Your only other option is to beat him at his own game. Kakashi said. How can we do that? Naruto asked. Depending on which strategy is chosen. I don't have time for this. Naruto said and just disappeared. What? He's so fast. I need to get rid of that bird or at least one of its wings to ground him. Kakashi thought as he started gathering chakra to his eye. Hey. Where's the Jinchuriki? Deidara asked. Right here. Naruto said, and when Deidara turned around, Naruto cut his arm off with a lightning-enhanced kunai, making Deidara yell out in pain as Naruto jumped off the bird. Ah. My arm. How dare you? Deidara yelled. Just then, Kakashi's Sharingan morphed into a different shape, causing it to look like a three-bladed pinwheel. Deidara was about to fly at Naruto when his body started to get sucked into a vortex. He didn't know what was happening and when he thought he was a goner, the vortex stopped and he was unharmed. He saw Kakashi grab his left eye and nearly collapse. Deidara let out a sigh as he thought he was safe, but was wrong when Naruto used a Rasengan to cut the head off of his bird, causing the body to fall to the ground. Naruto created some clones and had them grab the head with Gaara as Deidara was falling through the air into the trees. Good job, Naruto. Kakashi thought and deactivated his Manjikyu Sharingan. Kakashi-sensei, you alright? Naruto asked. Yeah. Thanks. Kakashi said as they got a nod from Naruto's clones as they dug Gaara out of the clay bird and he was breathing, but it was labored breaths. Damn it. They got him. I can't fight right now. I don't have any arms. The plan was perfect. Use the Kazekage as bait to lure out the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki and then I could capture him. I didn't plan on the copy ninja coming along as well. First the Kazekage got my left arm. Now my right arm too. Even though the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki was trained by Jiraiya for nearly 3 years, it was only to help control the beast. When was he able to use lightning? I'm lucky I didn't have any of my explosive clay at that moment or I would have been killed. The copy ninja is the mystery though. What was that jutsu he used back there? I never thought I'd meet anyone with visual jutsu as powerful as Itachi's. The Jinchuriki may have some skill, but compared to me he's nothing. The problem is how to deal with Kakashi. Deidara thought. You're gonna pay for nearly killing Gaara. Naruto said. Yeah. Maybe someday I'll give you a rematch, kid. Deidara said. You've let down your guard. Kakashi said. Damn it. Deidara said and was punched hard by Naruto. Yes. A Naruto clone said. You shouldn't drop your guard like that. You should be more careful. Kakashi said. Shadow clone jutsu. Naruto created 4 shadow clones and had them hold Deidara as he fell to the ground. The real Naruto fell and drove his knee into Deidara's gut. He punched him a few times causing blood to go everywhere and Kakashi was beginning to get worried. Naruto used a clone to help create a Rasengan and shoved it into Deidara's face, but the body just turned into clay. It's clay. A substitution. Kakashi said and Naruto released his clones. He got away. Naruto said. I'm surprised, Naruto. Despite everything that happened, you managed to keep a level head during the mission. I thought I'd have to suppress the Nine-Tails chakra. Kakashi said. What do you mean? Naruto asked. Lord Jiraiya gave me a seal that I should use just in case you lose control. He said 2 tails is your limit and that I should suppress your chakra as soon as you grow 2 tails. Kakashi said and Naruto grew 2 tails of Nine-Tails chakra. I can handle 2 tails of Nine-Tails chakra just fine. He only said that because the last time I grew 2 tails, I attacked him for spending my money at a brothel house the night before. 3 tails is where things start to get iffy as it can go either way. The 4th tail is where I can't remember what happened. The 3rd and 4th tail should be where you worry, not 2 tails. Naruto said and released his chakra cloak as Sakura landed with Lady Chiyo. Finally caught up to you. Sakura said. You found us. Nice work. Kakashi said. We felt a huge tremor a few minutes ago. Sakura said. Glad you're here. So I take it you guys won? Naruto asked. Yeah. Sakura said. Looks like you're still having some trouble here though. Lady Chiyo said. Something like that. Kakashi said. What about Gaara? Where's he? Lady Chiyo asked. He's breathing thanks to me reversing the effects of Shikaku being nearly ripped out of him, but his regenerative powers aren't working as well as they should right now. I guess Shikaku needs to recover as well. His breaths are labored right now and he's barely alive. Naruto said. That's good. Lady Chiyo said. I don't believe it. My man Sasori was beaten by that little brat and the old hag. Leaving a thing of eternal beauty for the future. Yeah right. All he did was get killed. He was overconfident about that puppet and fully exposed his weakness. Oh well. It was still a ending worth of an artist. Deidara thought as he left his hiding spot only to come face to face with Team 9. Good work, Niji. Might Guy said. Child's play actually. Niji said. I get it. By Akugan. One of the Kekkei Genkai of the leaf. Just like the Sharingan. You use those eyes of yours to sneak up from my blind spot. This is my first time seeing it in person. I'd be curious to see how it differs from Itachi Sharingan, but I think my escaping takes precedence at the moment. Deidara said. You're looking at Team Guy my friend. The number 1 squad. You're not going anywhere. Might Guy said. That is a promise. Rock Lee said. I hope you're ready. Tenten said and Deidara vanished with Guy as they started to fight, drawing the attention of Naruto, Kakashi, Sakura and Lady Chiyo. It's Guy's team. Kakashi said. Not bad. Looks like I won't be able to outrun them. Deidara thought as he dodged some shuriken and then Lee landed in front of him. Here I come. Lee said and started to punch and kick at Deidara who expertly dodged them. 8 trigrams air palm. Niji blew a gust of wind from his palm and it sent Deidara crashing into a tree. Before Deidara could make a move, Tenten threw 4 more giant shuriken at him that he had to dodge. Deidara leapt away with Team 9 following close behind. They're a persistent bunch. Now where was it? Down there. Deidara thought as he saw the body of his clay bird. He's dropping. Tenten said. Watch it. We don't know what he's planning. Stay on your guard. Guy said. Be careful everyone. He's a long-range fighter who uses explosives. Kakashi said and Deidara started to eat his clay bird. I think it's time I revealed my ultimate work of art. Deidara said as he started to grow. He's concentrating all of his chakra into a single point. Oh no. Everyone get out of here immediately. Niji said and Team Guy ran away. Art is an explosion. Deidara said and exploded. We're never going to make it. Niji said as the blast was closing in fast. All of a sudden the explosion started to disappear into a vortex. Everyone was looking on in shock except for Naruto since he knew what was going on. It worked. Just in time. Kakashi said and nearly passed out. Kakashi-sensei, you alright? Naruto asked. I'd expect nothing less from my rival. Guy thought. I don't get it. What did you do? Sakura asked. Sent the explosion off into a different space. Kakashi said. You sent it somewhere. Sakura said. Sharingan is a visual jutsu. Niji thought. I'm not sure I understand really, but it seems the enemy has been defeated. Tenten, do you agree? Rock Lee asked. What? Are you kidding? What the hell are you asking me for? Tenten asked. More importantly, is everyone okay? Kakashi asked and Naruto clones landed with Gaara. Sakura, can you heal him? Naruto asked. Yeah, I can. What happened to your seals? Sakura asked. They can't work with another healing power. They would cancel each other out. Naruto said. Okay. I'll heal him as soon as we get away from here. Sakura said. Thanks. Can you punch a small hole in the ground for me? Naruto asked. Sure. Sakura said and created a hole the size of her fist in the ground. Naruto. Why did you ask her to do that? Niji asked. I have my reasons. Everyone get away from here. I'll catch up. Naruto said as he went through hand signs. I recognize those hand signs. Since when can he use lighting chakra? Kakashi thought as they all left. Lightning style. Electromagnetic murder. Naruto placed one of his hands in the ground and shot a wave of electricity from his hand and had it travel underground. He held the jutsu for 10 seconds and after he was finished, he jumped away with a smirk on his face. He caught up with the rest of the team and released his shadow clones. Did it work? Kakashi asked. Not the way I wanted, but I got my point across. Naruto said. Good. Kakashi said. Sakura, is it working? Naruto asked. No. It's like he's dead and I can't revive the dead. My chakra is low and not nearly as strong as it needs to be to get everything under control. You'd need Tsunade or Shizune to do this one. I'm sorry. Sakura said. It's alright. We know you tried. Naruto said and Sakura walked away sadly. Perhaps I can be of some assistance. Lady Chiyo said and walked over to Gaara. How? Naruto asked and Lady Chiyo started to channel chakra into Gaara. Lady Chiyo. That jutsu. You can't use it. Sakura said. I don't get it. What's she doing? Naruto asked. Is that what I think it is? Guy asked. Yeah. Kakashi said. What's she doing? Naruto asked. She's giving up her own life for his. It's the one's own life reincarnation jutsu. It's an S-ranked kinjutsu that can be used on both the living and dead. Using it on the living can save and restore the target from an otherwise fatal condition, but will leave the user greatly exhausted. When used on the dead, the user will find certain death in exchange for the soul of the deceased. Sakura said. So then she'll survive, right? Naruto asked and noticed her chakra slipping. Damn it. Not enough chakra. Chiyo said and Naruto helped her out. You can use my chakra. That'll work, right Granny? Naruto asked. Place your hands on top of mine. Chiyo said and Naruto did as told. I guess I have my answer. She's not going to survive. Naruto thought. You should know by now that I'm not going to survive. I was never going to live after that fight with Sasori anyway. In this world of shinobi created by frivolous old people. It's a great comfort to know that souls like yourself have come around. Until now, everything I've done in life has been wrong, but at least here in my final hour, I can finally do something right for once. The sand and the leaf may the future that awaits them be different from the way things were in our time. You and Gaara will be the pillars of light to a better future between the two villages and hopefully the rest of the world. Eventually you will become Hokage and will be better than any Hokage that has ever taken the title. You will become even greater than Hashirama Senju himself. As for you, Sakura. Lady Chiyo said. Yes. Sakura asked. In the future help those closest to your heart. Not some grandmother with one foot in the grave. Not like me, child. So few women possess such a strong spirit and you'll surpass your master as a shinobi and medical expert. I have little doubt. Naruto, do an old woman a favor would you? You're the only person in the world who knows the extent of Gaara's pain and he knows your pain. Look after Gaara, he's lucky to have a friend such as yourself. Lady Chiyo said as her jutsu was finished and Gaara woke up. Gaara. Naruto said. Naruto. What is this? Gaara asked as he was surrounded by sand shinobi. They all came running to help you. You've had everyone worried half to death. Naruto said with a smile. Lord Gaara. Are you alright? A girl named Mitsuri asked and Gaara nodded causing everyone to cheer. You sure had us worried there. Naruto said. No kidding. You caused us a whole ton of grief there, little brother. Kankuro said. Will you two quit already? Gaara's the Kazekage, remember? Show a little respect nitwits. Temari said. You're just jealous because your little boyfriend isn't around giving you attention. Naruto mumbled. Gaara. Talk to me. How do you feel? Temari asked throwing Naruto out of the way and Gaara struggled to stand. Easy. You shouldn't get up too quickly. Your body hasn't recovered from what happened. Temari said. Oh thank goodness. I thought we lost him. Without the Kazekage Io. A random lead ninja said as he was hit upside the head. Get a hold of yourself. There's no way we'd ever lose Lord Gaara. Lord Gaara is the hottest thing ever. He's quiet, cool, strong and an elite warrior. Mitsuri said. Yeah. Lord Gaara is totally gorgeous isn't he? After all, he is Kazekage. Her friend said. If anything should ever happen again, I'll protect him with all my heart. Mitsuri said. No I will. Her friend said. Dead in line. Mitsuri said as they ran toward him. Well isn't this something? Gaara has a fan club. Naruto said and chuckled as he nudged Gaara. Lord Gaara. Mitsuri's friend said and pushed Naruto out of the way. Again? Just give me a break. Naruto said. Ah don't sweat it. Women always go weak in the knees for that cool elite type of guy. What can you do? Am I right? Kankuro asked. I'm pretty sure Shikamaru said something like that once too. Naruto said. Naruto, thank you. Kankuro said. Don't look at me. It was Granny Chiyo who saved him. She gave up her own life just to make sure Gaara survived. He was lingering on death before she used her jutsu on him. Naruto said and everyone looked at the lifeless body. She used that jutsu, didn't she? Kankuro asked. Yeah. She did. Sakura said. She said she wanted to do something right for once in her life since she knew this would be the final day she'd live. Naruto said. Look at her. I half expect her to burst out laughing. Her face is so peaceful. Chiyo's brother said. Yes. Sakura said and Chiyo's brother looked at Gaara. Naruto. There really is something different about you. It's true. You do have the power to change people. Lady Chiyo always used to say that she didn't care about the future of the hidden sand village. She wasn't the kind of person who would do something like this for Gaara. Temari said. Lady Chiyo entrusted the future to you and Gaara. It was a death befitting a shinobi. Kakashi said. I know. Just like the past Hokages. Naruto said. That's true. Kakashi said. I get it now. I understand what Granny wished for. Naruto said. Lord Gaara. Are you okay? Mitsuri asked as he struggled to stand again. I'm fine. Gaara said. He tried to stand again and fell over but was caught by Naruto who grabbed his arm. Naruto helped Gaara fully stand up, then the two of them walked over to Lady Chiyo. As they stood side by side everyone surrounded the two of them and Gaara spoke up. Everyone. Pray for Lady Chiyo. Bid her farewell. Gaara said and everyone closed their eyes and said a silent prayer. Let's head out. Gaara said and everyone left. Suna. How much longer? Baki asked. They'll soon be in sight. A random ninja said. Baki looked out into the desert for any sign of the shinobi. Soon enough, everyone saw Gaara and everyone else walking to the sand village. Once again everyone cheered for Gaara's safe return as he was being helped by Kankuro and Naruto. That's what I call a warm welcome. Kankuro said. Oh yeah. Naruto said. Look at how many people there are. Rock Lee said. Just what you'd expect for the Kazekage. Niji said. No doubt. Tenten said. I am happy you're safe. Baki said as he approached Gaara. Thanks to these people. Gaara. Naruto Uzumaki. Thank you. Baki said. Huh? I'm not the one. Why mean I hardly did anything at all really. Naruto said. Lord Kazekage. Your people are waiting to welcome you home. Baki said and everyone created an opening. Come. Lead the way. Baki said. Alright then. Shall we go? Kankuro asked and started to walk. No wait. Not yet. Gaara said and looked at the stretcher holding Chiyo's body in a body bag. Yes. You're right. Temari said. Let us honor the memory of Lady Chiyo. A moment of silence. Baki said. Well sis. We made it back home. Chiyo's brother said as they took her into the village. Ready to head inside, Gaara? Naruto asked. Yes. I must get back to my people. Gaara said. I'll help you. Kankuro said. No. I must walk on my own. Gaara said and began walking then stopped. Are you coming? Gaara asked looking at Naruto. Huh? Oh. Sure. Naruto said and they walked side by side into the sand village. You see what I see right, Kakashi? Guy asked looking at Naruto and Gaara. Yeah. I see it as well. Kakashi said. What do you mean sensei? Tenten asked. Don't worry about it. Kakashi said. Few hours later. What? You're leaving already? You can stay a little longer. Come on. Kankuro said. Kankuro's right. At least a day or two. You need time to rest. Temari said. I wish we could. Naruto said. Me too, but we must report back to Lady Tsunade right away. Sakura said. I see. Temari said. Besides, if the Akatsuki were able to penetrate this deep into the sand, I'm worried about the Leaf Village's safety. Kakashi said. I understand you want to leave as soon as possible. Baki said. Yes. Exactly. Kakashi said. Even so. Your condition. Baki said. Don't worry. I have comrades I can rely on to get me there. Kakashi said. He's right about that. Guy said. By the way. We've already dispatched the preliminary report with Takemaru, but there is no mention of the fate of the two Akatsuki members. What do you want to inform your village? Baki asked. I'll report that information to the Hokage myself. See, there's something else troubling me. Kakashi said. Suna Cemetery. Is that? Sakura asked looking at a tombstone. Lady Chiyo's resting place. Gaara said. She didn't want a headstone on her grave. Despite her wishes I thought it was better to have one. I felt sure people would want a place to come remember her. Chiyo's brother said. Everyone. Say your farewells. Kakashi said and everyone did a silent prayer. Let's go. Guy said and everyone walked away except Naruto and Sakura. Sakura, Naruto. We really should be going. Rock Lee said and Sakura walked away, but Naruto stayed. She's never been one to put her trust in anybody, but she did so for you and Gaara. Hopefully I'm alive to see you two become the great man and shinobi I know you can be. Chiyo's brother said to Naruto. If you're as strong as she was, I'm sure you'd be able to see us grow. Naruto said and walked away. Naruto Uzumaki. He will be the one to lead the future generations into an era of peace. Chiyo's brother thought. Suna Gates. Well, so long. Kankuro said. Yeah. Naruto said and had a stare off with Gaara. I guess this where people are supposed to shake hands and get all choked up, but I've never been good at that stuff either. So let's just leave it huh? Naruto said as he saw Gaara extend his hand and shook it thanks to Gaara using his sand to control Naruto's hand before releasing the grip. Naruto. Temari said. Huh? Naruto asked and he was brought into a hug. Thank you for saving my brother. Temari said. You're welcome. Naruto said and broke the hug. Desert. The Leaf Shinobi were walking through the desert on their way back and Might Guy was not happy. Why wasn't he happy? Simple. He was behind the group since he had to help Kakashi walk because he was still exhausted from using his Manjikyu Sharingan. "Can't you two go any faster?" Tenten asked and Guy was angry. "He's sorry about this guy. That new Sharingan takes a lot out of me. Takes me a while to get back up to speed," Kakashi said. "Hurry up will ya?" Tenten said and Guy started to get really angry. Guy?" Kakashi asked and the next thing he knew, Guy threw him up in the air making him land on his back. "What happened?" Niji asked as everyone turned around. "That's just wrong," Naruto thought. "Two grown men playing piggyback. It's almost creepy," Sakura thought. "Oh brother," Tenten thought. "What the? I get it. A training exercise," Rock Lee said. "So you wanna see faster? I'll show you faster. Gangway. Gangway. What's wrong Slowpokes? Can't keep up with me?" Guy asked as he ran past everyone kicking up a cloud of dust. "It looks even weirder in person," Sakura thought. "Niji," Rock Lee said as he placed his bag on his stomach and motioned for him to climb on his back. "Oh hell no," Niji said. "How about anyone else?" Rock Lee said. "No," Naruto said. "Don't think so," Sakura said. "I'd rather die of a heat stroke," Tenten said. "But I must not lose to Guy and Kakashi-sensei," Rock Lee said. "How about you carry all of our bags?" Naruto asked. "That is perfect. With the weight of bags I'll double the weight of what Guy-sensei is carrying," Rock Lee said as he took everyone's bag and ran off. Summoning Jutsu. "Naruto. Why did you summon me?" "Gamma Bunta doesn't like when I am summoned during training," Gamma Hero said. "Can you give us a lift about 3 hours from Konoha? I have 4 barrels of Kumo's strongest sake for Bunta so you won't get in trouble," Naruto said pulling out a scroll. "Sure. Hop on. Remember, I am ungraceful," Gamma Hero said. "You heard him. Hop on," Naruto said. "You want us to ride to Fire Country on that?" Niji asked. "You can always walk. I'd rather get there quicker and rest longer," Naruto said. "There's no arguing with that," Tenten said as she joined Naruto on Gamma Hero. "I'm in," Sakura said. "What did he mean by ungraceful?" Niji asked. "It might be a bit of a bumpy ride," Naruto said. "Will I survive?" Niji asked. "I don't know. Maybe. Tamari did, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Just don't stop channeling chakra to your feet or you'll fall off," Naruto said as Niji joined them. "Alright, Gamma Hero. We're ready," Naruto said and without warning, Gamma Hero jumped away. Konoha Hospital 3 days later. "Hey look. He's awake," Naruto said. "So I'm back here again, huh?" Kakashi asked. "Good job, Kakashi. Well done," Tsunade said as she walked into the room with Shizune. "Laddie," Sakura said. "Lady Tsunade," Kakashi said and grimaced causing his sheet to move down his face, making Naruto get a sneaky look on his face. "Kakashi-sensei. You mustn't push yourself," Sakura said. "Sakura's right. I examined you earlier and it's going to take some time before you return to duty. It's bed rest for you for at least a week," Tsunade said as Naruto was trying to get a look at Kakashi's face. "Yes, I'm not surprised," Kakashi said. "Looks like you need some more practice before you master that new Sharingan of yours," Tsunade said. "Looks that way," Kakashi said. "Anyway, you just take it easy for a while. Team Guy should rest too. You can file your report later. Let's go, Shizune," Tsunade said. "Yes ma'am," Shizune said. "Oh. Laddie. Wait," Sakura said as she ran after them. "Outside. What is it? Is it regarding that?" Tsunade asked. "Yes," Sakura said. "Have you told Kakashi about it yet?" Tsunade asked. "Kakashi-sensei has been out of it for a while, so no. Not yet," Sakura said. "How about Naruto?" Tsunade asked. "No. I felt it was better to consult with you first," Sakura said. "Tell me everything," Tsunade said. "Hokage Tower. It was Sasori, one of the Akatsuki who told me. He said it was a reward for defeating him. He said one of Orochimaru's henchmen is working as a spy for him and is supposed to meet him in 10 days at the Tenchi Bridge," Sakura said. 10 days at the Tenchi Bridge? Tsunade said. "It's already been 4 days since then. We only have 6 days left," Sakura said. "Yes, but can you trust your source?" Tsunade asked. "They were his last words. I doubt he was lying," Sakura said. "What if it's a trap? With Orochimaru as the bait and the Akatsuki waiting there in full force for whoever is foolish enough to show up," Tsunade said. "If it's a trap then we fight them," Sakura said. "Yes, but Kakashi is going to be out of commission for more than a week and with only 6 days until the rendezvous. On top of that, Team Kakashi has been sidelined since Sasuke left," Tsunade said. "That's true," Sakura said. Your only option is to find a new member for a new team. Tsunade said. Lady Tsunade. Shizune said. What is it? Tsunade asked. If that's the case then why not deploy a different team to investigate, and even if you feel that you must send Sakura, Naruto mustn't go on this mission. Shizune said. Shizune. Like you, Sakura is among the Shinobi Trust. That's why this mission has to involve the remaining members of Team Kakashi. Tsunade said. Wouldn't my team serve just as well, my lady? Why not send us? Shizune asked. It wouldn't be the same. Sakura and Naruto are driven by a desperate need to find their lost teammate. They've both pleaded their lives to rescue him, and that kind of desire to honor their pledge is why they will succeed. That's where you and Sakura are different. Tsunade said. Yes, I understand. But still I don't think Naruto should go. Shizune said. You know, just because I'm a Jinchuriki doesn't mean you have the right to keep me on a leash. Naruto said, making his presence known. That's not what I'm trying to do. Shizune said. Yes it is. I'm going on this mission, but not out of some drive to bring Sasuke back. I can care less about that. Naruto said. What? What happened to your promise to bring him back? Sakura asked. I grew up. That's what happened. I'll give Sasuke one more chance, and if he refuses then I'll have to do my job as a shinobi and finish him. Naruto said. You don't mean that. Sakura said. You trained for nearly 3 years under one of the legendary Sannin, and you still can't get rid of that fangirl problem you have. Granny, I've taken some jutsus from the vault. Naruto said. I'll send for you when the mission starts. Tsunade said. Wait. If you don't care for Sasuke anymore, why are you coming on this mission? Sakura asked. Because I want another shot at Orochimaru. I haven't forgotten what he did to me in the Forest of Death. Naruto said. Naruto, before you go on the mission you'll need another teammate. Tsunade said. Sakura can find us another teammate. I'd rather not be worried about that. Naruto said and vanished. Naruto. Shikamaru, what's up? Naruto asked as he ran into him on the street. Planning the Chunin exams. It's such a drag. What's going on with you? Shikamaru asked. Just going to get some training done. I have a mission in a few days and I need to be prepared for it. Naruto said. Here you go, Shikamaru. Your mom wanted me to bring you your lunch box. Choji said. Whoa. You've grown, Choji. Naruto said. So have you. Choji said. Thanks. I'm glad you've. Naruto stopped and jumped out of the way from incoming lions made of ink. Over there. Shikamaru said, looking at the person who sent them as he was sitting on the roof. I'll get him. Naruto said and just vanished. He's fast. Choji and Shikamaru thought. Naruto appeared behind the guy who sent the lions at him and kicked him into the street. He wasted no time as he appeared in front of the guy and grabbed him by the neck and slammed him into the ground. He channeled lighting chakra into the person's body and electrocuted him until he passed out. Whoa. Choji said. That training with Master Jiraiya really paid off. I didn't even see you move. Shikamaru said. I'm taking him to Granny. Naruto said and left in a water shunshin. Hokage chambers. Granny? Who the hell is this? Naruto asked as he barged into her office and threw the person on the floor. Naruto, we're kind of in the middle of something. Tsunade said. Yeah. Probably them trying to put me on a leash like I'm some lapdog. Now, who is this? Either somebody give me an answer or I'm killing him right now. Naruto said and put a kunai at his neck. How did he catch Sai? Danzo thought. Fine. Nobody wants to answer me. Naruto said and was stopped an inch away from stabbing Sai in the neck. He's your new teammate. Tsunade said. Then why the hell did he attack me? Naruto asked. I sent him to meet you. Danzo said and Naruto instantly grabbed him by his neck and started to choke him. You're the person who tried to abduct me from the orphanage when I was younger. I remember you. Do not have your little goons attack me. Next time he tries something he's dead on the spot with no questions asked. Do you understand me? Naruto asked. You really shouldn't bother me, boy. I have more power than you ever could have. Danzo said and tried to use the Sharingan behind his bandage on Naruto, but it was ripped out causing him to yell out in pain. I said, do you fucking understand me? Naruto yelled as he grew 2 tails of 9 tails chakra and slammed Danzo into the wall. Naruto. That's enough. Tsunade said. Naruto ignored her as he held Danzo by the throat and he was holding his eye. Everyone saw Danzo start to go blue in the face from the lack of oxygen. Tsunade had walked up to him and looked him in the eye for a few seconds, then Naruto released Danzo and stopped channeling the 9 tails chakra. Thank you. Now, give him back his eye. Tsunade said. This isn't his eye. I know the chakra coming from this eye and it doesn't belong to him. I'm keeping it. Naruto said. Damn it. This brat is messing up my plans. I can't use that jutsu now. I'll just have to replace that eye with another. Danzo said holding his bloody face. This meeting is over. Shizune, Naruto. Come to my office. Tsunade said and they left. Hokage office. Naruto. What the hell was that? Tsunade asked. That was me putting that old bastard in his place. I've had too many assassination attempts on my life to just let that slide. I'm serious. Next time that guy does something I don't like, whether it's to me personally or could harm the village, he's dead. Naruto said, and then there was a knock on the door. Come in. Tsunade said, and an Anbu walked in. Well, that was fast. Tsunade said. I heard it was a matter of great urgency. The Anbu said. I assume you know why you've been summoned here. Tsunade said. I have a general idea. The Anbu said. Kakashi's out and I want you to take over his team. Tsunade said. It would be an honor to work in Kakashi's stand, Mladen. The Anbu said. Good. Now, this isn't a normal Anbu Black Ops mission. You're going on a regular assignment. So you can take off the mask. I'll be giving you a code name. During the mission, you'll be known as Yamato. Tsunade said, and the Anbu removed his mask. Yes. I understand. Yamato said. You've got to be kidding me. Naruto said. Is there a problem? Tsunade asked. Yeah. I know why he's being put as the team captain. I was in the files room. I know almost every S-rank secret this village has to offer. I know all about his ability to use wood style like Hashirama Senju, but the biggest difference is he's nothing but a small ant compared to Hashirama. He's been put on this team to keep me in check and make sure I don't lose control of the Nine Tails chakra. Am I right or am I wrong? Naruto asked. I can also show you the reason I was put in charge of this team. Yamato said with an edge to his voice. Can you beat Kakashi? Naruto asked. I have no problem admitting that I cannot. He's leagues ahead of me. Yamato said. Then you won't beat me. I'll see you in a few days for this mission, Granny. Nice to finally meet you, Yamato. Naruto said. Naruto, stay behind. Yamato, you're dismissed. You can meet the rest of your team in a few days. Tsunade said. Yes ma'am. Yamato said and vanished. What's up, Granny? Naruto asked. I'm giving you an additional assignment to this next mission. Tsunade said. What is it? Naruto asked. I take it that you know your new teammate is from Root, right? Tsunade asked. Yeah. Naruto said. Good. I was already aware of Danzo somehow wanting to pair you up with a Root member to keep an eye on you. Your mission is to eliminate him if he does anything that will be a threat to the Leaf Village. Do you understand? Tsunade asked. Yes. Naruto said. Good. Now on to other important matters. Who does that I belong to? Tsunade asked. Shisuichiha. I don't know how Danzo got it, but it's a good thing he doesn't have it anymore. Naruto said. Why? Tsunade asked. Because Shisui told me about a genjutsu he had that allows him to control someone's mind without them knowing. Something like this in the hands of Danzo could be a danger to everyone. Naruto said and then destroyed the eye. Do you think he's hiding the other one? Tsunade asked. No. I have a feeling I know who has it, but I'm not telling. It's safer that way. Naruto said. Good. How far along are you in your training? Tsunade asked. I'm pretty far. Everything's going smooth except my wind chakra training. I need Asuma's help, but every time he has a mission, I'm in the village and the same goes for him if I'm on a mission. Naruto said. I'll see what I can do about that. Can you really beat Yamato? Tsunade asked. Yeah. I'm around Kakashi's level now thanks to training with my shadow clones. I'm not stronger than him, but I'm pretty close to surpassing him. Naruto said. What about the jutsus your parents left behind? Shizune asked. I can't do any that my mom left for me. Naruto said. Why not? Tsunade asked. Because they're all ice jutsus. I haven't tried any ice jutsus yet since I haven't worked on my wind chakra yet. Naruto said. Okay. What about the ones Minato left for you? Tsunade asked. Other than the Rasengan, everything else is space-time ninjutsu. Naruto said. Have you learned any of them? Tsunade asked. Yeah, but I need to make my own sealing formula for me to actually use them. Naruto said. Good. I'd say you're well on your way to surpassing Kakashi. Now go get some training in. Tsunade said. You got it, Granny. Naruto said. Tsunade watched as Naruto jumped out of her window and couldn't help the smile that came across her face. Despite Naruto being more mature, that little kid side of him would always be there. She sighed as she looked over the mission she would be sending him on in a few days and hoped everything would go smoothly. She took out a bottle of sake and took a huge gulp before handing it to Shizune. Alright. So now that the four of us are going to be deployed immediately, maybe we should oh man. I don't have time to throw you all in a cage so you can get acquainted with each other. So let's go. Introduce yourselves. Yamato said. Naruto. Naruto said. Sakura Haruno. Sakura said dryly as they didn't like Sai. You can call me Sai. Sai said with a creepy smile. Alright. That takes care of that. Let me give you a breakdown of Team Kakashi's new mission. The four of us will head to Tenchi Bridge, capture the Akatsuki spy, infiltrate Orochimaru's organization and bring him back. This is our best shot at gaining intelligence against Orochimaru and the Uchiha. Intelligence we can eventually use for orchestrating Orochimaru's assassination and if we're lucky, Sasuke Uchiha's retrieval. So, keep that in mind. As soon as your gear is packed and all ready to go, rendezvous at the main gate in exactly 1 hour. Yamato said and they left. Konoha Hospital. Sorry to keep you waiting. Yamato said. What took you so long? Tsunade asked. I got a little held up I'm afraid. Yamato said. Well, don't worry about it. Kakashi is waiting Tsunade said. Kakashi's room. Well, sounds like they're finally here. Jiraiya said as there was a knock on the door. Kakashi, may we come in? Tsunade asked. Come on in. Kakashi said. Long time no see, Kakashi. Yamato said. You. So, this is the Yamato you were talking about. Go figure. Kakashi said. That's right. Well I'm filling in as interim captain for Team Kakashi, Yamato is going to be my code name sir. Yamato said. You don't say. Kakashi said. Which leads me to why I brought him here. If he's to be heading up your Team Kakashi, I want him to know exactly what he's dealing with. Tsunade said. What we're about to tell you is the main reason you were selected as Kakashi's replacement. Jiraiya said. He already knows why and so do I Naruto said. Naruto? What are you doing here? Jiraiya asked. I'm just here to pick up our so-called team leader since it's been over an hour. Looks like you were about to tell him about how he can put me in my place with his wood style. Naruto said. We need to tell him about the Nine Tails cloak. Jiraiya said. The Nine Tails cloak? How long has that been happening? Yamato asked. Since our last mission. Kakashi said. Nope. It first happened during the Sasuke retrieval mission. I had a full tail of Nine Tails Chakra in the Nine Tails cloak. Naruto said. Then how did you lose? Jiraiya said. I had to fight before I fought Sasuke. Well he was 100% healthy, I was barely 75% healthy and he still barely won. He was fighting to kill. I wasn't. I know my limits with the Nine Tails Chakra and I've already told Kakashi. Naruto said. That's right. He can handle 2 tails perfectly fine. 3 tails is sorta 50-50s and the 4th tail is when hell breaks loose. Kakashi said. I thought on our trip 2 tails was your limit. You would always attack me as soon as the 2nd tail came out. Jiraiya said. That's because I wanted you to actually teach me something instead of spending my money every damn night. I guess that didn't work either. Naruto said. You could have asked. Jiraiya said. I did. You were just too focused on your women and alcohol to listen. Don't worry I trained myself while you were getting drunk. All those scrolls on Fuinjutsu you had, I learned all of them by myself. You wanted to know how I grew so tall, it's because I changed my diet. Started eating healthier and exercising more. I'm nearly at Kakashi's level. Naruto said. Thanks to my training. Jiraiya said. No. If you would have trained me the way I'm training now, I would be far above Kakashi. You gave me a crash course on Genjutsu and some Taijutsu lessons. Since I've been back, I can now break out of B-rank Genjutsu. My Taijutsu is better since I'm using a proper style that fits me perfectly and my ninjutsu is nearly Jonin level. Naruto said. Do you know your chakra nature yet? Kakashi asked. Wind, water, lightning and ice Kekkei Genkai. Naruto said. Enough about your skills. Naruto, Yamato. You have a mission to complete. Dismissed. Tsunade said and Yamato vanished. See ya, Granny. Naruto said and vanished. Care to explain yourself, Jiraiya? Tsunade asked. He needed to get stronger quickly and I thought that was the best way. Jiraiya said. So, you didn't think ninjutsu and better taijutsu would help? Tsunade asked. He knows the Rasengan and can create an army of shadow clones. I figured he already had enough. Jiraiya said. The Rasengan is a close-range attack. If he were to use that against somebody who fights from a distance he'd be a sitting duck. Tsunade said. Team Kakashi. As Team Kakashi were walking, Naruto kept taking glances at Sai. He didn't approve of Sai being in his team for the sole reason that he worked for Danzo. Naruto had his mission from Tsunade that he hoped he would be able to do. He was so caught up in his thoughts that he didn't realize he was pulled into his mindscape. Mindscape? What do you want? Naruto asked. I just want to talk. The Nine Tails said with a grin. About what? Last time I was in here, you tried to eat me. Naruto said. Yes, I know. Now the reason I am here is because I wish for a bit of freedom. The Nine Tails said with a grin. Forget it. Naruto said. Let me finish. I overheard this mission you have may involve Orochimaru. I also want payback from what he did during the Chunin exams. Slapping a 5-pronged seal on you affected me as well. The Nine-Tails said. What exactly are you asking for? Naruto asked. During your fight, you'll have no choice but to use 3 tails of my chakra. I just want to take over and use no more than 4 tails to get my revenge. The Nine-Tails said. As much as I'd hate to disagree with you, you're right. Give me your word and I'll let you take over, but no more than 4 tails. Naruto said and held out a fist. He couldn't possibly know about that. The Nine-Tails thought. Are you gonna leave me hanging? Deal or no deal? Naruto asked. Deal. The Nine-Tails said and laid back down. Come on. Bump fists with me. Naruto said. No. The Nine-Tails said. Fine. Be that way. Naruto said and left. Maybe if he continues to grow. The Nine-Tails thought. Real world. Well, what is it? If you keep staring at me, I will hit you. Sai said to Naruto. Touch me and this time I won't keep you alive. I'm sure you still remember what happened last time. Naruto said. What happened last time? Sakura asked. He attacked me, Shikamaru and Choji while we were talking. He's only alive because I spared him and took him to Granny Tsunade. Naruto said. Why would you attack him? Sakura asked. I was given orders to do so. Sai said. Tsunade wouldn't give you orders to attack Naruto. Sakura said. That's because he doesn't answer to Tsunade. He answers to somebody else who thinks he should run the village. Isn't that right, Sai? Naruto asked. I am not at liberty to say. Sai said. Figures. We don't need somebody like you on our team. Naruto said. That's enough. That is no way to talk. Especially not in front of me, your team captain, Naruto. Mutual respect and trust are essential elements of teamwork. Wasn't it Kakashi who taught you that? You were a part of a team that was led by the great Kakashi. Lose the attitude. Yamato said. First of all, you aren't the team captain. You're just a stand-in. Second of all, you speak to me and yet he was the one who threatened me with bodily harm. He's not part of our team and neither are you. I'd rather have Sasuke back on the team than this guy. He's nothing but a stand-in. That's all he is. Naruto said. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that's how you feel. Sasuke is a traitor. He betrayed the Leaf and joined Orochimaru. Yes, you're right. I'm not him at all. I'm not a traitorous cockroach. I can't fill in for someone like him. Sai said. You're a traitor. That entire organization you work for is nothing but traitors to the Leaf. I know how your boss operates. He's a danger to the village and if I have to, I'll gladly take out one of his little pawns. Do not get on my bad side. It won't end well for you. You may be in that division of Anbu, but I'm the strongest on this team and I won't have a problem showing you why. Naruto said. Remember what's important, Naruto. It's teamwork. Calm down. Sigh, Naruto was out of line, but it's just because he doesn't know you well enough yet. I'm sorry. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Sakura said playing peacemaker. I'm glad we have one level-headed person on the team. Yamato said. Oh don't worry. He doesn't bother me in the least. Sai said. Good. That's a relief. Sakura said. He's just a weak boy who has more mouth than skill. Sai said and then he had a fist buried in his gut making him cough up blood. Naruto. Sakura said and went to heal Sai. I warned you. Naruto said and walked away. This is going to be a long mission. Yamato thought. Tenchi Bridge. Alright we're here. I just need to get into my disguise. Yamato said and used his wood style to create his disguise. Alright. That's exactly what he looked like. Now just make your voice all raspy and deep. Sakura said. Like this? Yamato asked in a different voice. Little bit. Try again. Sakura said. Like this? Yamato asked. That's perfect. Sakura said. Listen up. Our opponents will be on alert. So I want us to split up. We'll have to work as a team especially you, Naruto. Yamato said. Let's go to the damn bridge. Naruto said. Be nice. Continue Captain Yamato. Sakura said. No one is to make a move before I give the signal. Let's go. Yamato said. They all jumped away and Yamato went to the main road that led to the bridge. Naruto, Sakura and Sai traveled through the forest to get in position. Naruto knelt down and placed his middle and index finger on the ground to see if anyone was close by. He felt Yamato walking to the bridge and then 2 more heading towards them. However he noticed one of them was hanging farther back trying to not be detected by Sasori's spy. Naruto looked at Sakura and nodded. How many? Sakura whispered. Just one. He's being followed so it might get hectic. Naruto said. Is it Orochimaru? Sakura asked. Don't know. Whoever it is making sure you can't get a proper read on their chakra signature. Naruto said. We need to stay on guard then. Sakura said and Naruto just gave her a blank look. Oh, right. We had to do that regardless. Sakura said and Naruto was about to respond but he was pulled into his mindscape. Mindscape? Again? What is it this time? Naruto asked. Why is your pink-haired teammate such an idiot? The Nine-Tails asked. I don't know. She's good at stating the obvious. Naruto said. You could be using this time to start training on your wind chakra nature. The Nine-Tails said. I'm in the middle of a mission. I'm suppressing my chakra for a reason. I can't just start training while using chakra. Are you trying to get me caught? Naruto asked. Anything that lets me out quicker I'm willing to try. That weird human with you, Sai. He's going to betray you. He might have to get rid of his emotions for whatever he does, but all he did was suppress them. He's nervous about this mission and more importantly, he's scared of you. The Nine-Tails said. Good. He betrays us and that's the last thing he'll ever do. Naruto said. I love a good fight. If the Uchiha is also there, shall I deal with him? The Nine-Tails asked. No. I'll handle him. Naruto said. Very well. Tell me something. What is it that you wish to accomplish in the world? The Nine-Tails asked. I never really thought about it. All my life I've wanted to become Hokage and I haven't thought of doing anything else. I guess I'll follow in Pervy Sage's footsteps. Naruto said. You now want to become a perverted Hokage? The Nine-Tails asked amused. No. I'm saying that during our trip he entrusted me with a mission. A mission that he doesn't think he'll be able to complete. I'll pick up where he left off and do everything I can to bring peace amongst the shinobi world. Naruto said. Good answer. The Nine-Tails thought. Seems you've missed the signal. The Snake Sannin is there. I guess it's showtime. The Nine-Tails said. Just remember you're part of the deal. Naruto said and left his mind. Real world. My. Isn't this a surprise? I thought any mission involving any chance of returning your precious Uchiha would certainly involve the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. Orochimaru said. Damn it, Naruto. You missed the signal. Sakura thought. I felt his chakra earlier, but I guess he was the smart one and ran away. Too bad. I was looking forward to seeing how much he's grown. Orochimaru said and chuckled. I'm still here. I was just talking to somebody that also wants to fight you again after what happened in the Forest of Death. Naruto said as he appeared. Oh? Who might that be? Orochimaru asked and then 3 tails of Nine-Tails chakra formed behind Naruto. The Nine-Tails. Naruto said. Kabuto activated his chakra scalpel and tried to attack Naruto from behind. Naruto heard him coming and turned to look at him causing Kabuto to freeze up for a split second. Naruto let out a yell that was so powerful that it destroyed the middle of the bridge. Kabuto was sent flying back and bumped into Sakura knocking her out. Kabuto kept going and didn't stop until his body bounced off the ground a few times, then hit a couple of trees. He did all of that from a yell and releasing chakra. Kabuto thought as the bridge started to break. Sakura. Yamato said. That chakra is powerful. It's almost as if it's acting on its own. This is the perfect opportunity. Time for my real mission to begin. Sai thought as he pulled out a scroll. Sakura. Can you hear me? Yamato asked. She must have hit her head when she fell. Of all the times to get knocked out. Yamato thought and used his wood style to stop the bridge from collapsing. I can't hold it. Yamato said. Sai. Get her. Yamato said, but Sai flew right past Sakura. Of all the. Yamato said and saved Sakura using his wood style again. Very well. Let's see who's stronger. You or Sasuke. Orochimaru said and before Orochimaru could react, he was swatted away by Naruto who chased after him. Damn it. He's willingly letting the Nine-Tails take over. I have to stop him. Yamato thought. Naruto versus Orochimaru. Is that all you've got? Even with the power of a Jinchuriki, that's the best you can do. Orochimaru said. He was standing on a tree looking down at Naruto. Orochimaru was just buying time as he was gathering chakra. During the entire fiasco with Naruto in his 3-tailed state, Orochimaru lost an arm and had to use his body replacement jutsu. After his jutsu was finished, Orochimaru decided to taunt Naruto some more. You're no Sasuke. You're not even in his league. Orochimaru said. You seem to think I care about that. Naruto said and Orochimaru was stunned. You ready, Nine-Tails? Naruto thought. Oh yeah. Let's get wild. The Nine-Tails replied. Naruto started grunting as the 4th tail started to form on his back. Orochimaru was looking on curiously as Naruto's eyes turned completely red and he started to yell out in pain. His skin started to peel off of him and he was soon surrounded by a purple and black sphere. Well, what do you know? Something about this feels different. Orochimaru said to himself. Inside the sphere, Naruto let out a yell and everything around him was destroyed. All the trees in the surrounding area were destroyed and the wind that was created was felt by Yamato and Sakura who were still on the bridge. The things this boy can do. I must admit. He's piqued my interest. Orochimaru said. The sphere was destroyed as well, and Orochimaru was face to face with Naruto in his four-tailed state. The miniature nine tails let out another roar, and once again strong winds were created blowing away anything else that was around. After a brief stare-off, Orochimaru decided that he was done waiting. He used his formation of 10,000 snakes jutsu and sent them all at the miniature nine tails. The closer they got to the nine tails, each of them opened their mouths and had swords sticking out of them. The nine tails in his four-tailed state waited for them to get closer and then just swiped his hand out, destroying all of the snakes easily and causing an explosion in the process. The single swipe of his hand created another shockwave that was felt for miles and put everyone on edge. The miniature nine tails slammed both of its fists on the ground and had them move underneath the ground. Orochimaru waited patiently to see what was happening, but then had to jump away as both of the nine tails' hands came from underground. Orochimaru ran away, but to his surprise the nine tails manipulated its own chakra and created another arm that followed him around. After dodging the chakra arm for a while, Orochimaru stopped and used his hidden shadow snake hands to try and stop the attack. Once the snake made contact with the nine tails chakra, it started to burn away and Orochimaru was forced to use his body replacement jutsu again. Orochimaru created more distance using his slithering snake mode and then sped towards the miniature nine tails, giving it a strong punch to the face. The nine tails barely flinched as it just swiped its hand and cut Orochimaru in half. Suddenly snakes came from both halves of Orochimaru's body and pulled them back together, healing Orochimaru of any sign of damage. The miniature nine tails and Orochimaru had a stare-off and you could see the sweat dripping down off of Orochimaru's chin. Tiny blue and red chakra balls started to shoot out of the nine tails body and just floated around him. Orochimaru looked on curiously at this and patiently waited to see what would happen next. The four tails then formed around as the blue and red chakra balls started to gather near the nine tails' mouth, putting everyone on edge as it formed a dark purple sphere. The ball shrunk down into a tiny sphere and Orochimaru jumped back, creating space between them. Mindscape. That pale-skinned boy and a clone of your team captain are watching us. The nine tails said. I know. Just forget about them and fight Orochimaru. Naruto replied. Real world. The miniature nine tails opened its mouth wide and then swallowed the small sphere of condensed chakra. The chakra was so heavy that it sank into the ground and Orochimaru thought it wouldn't be able to move around now. To Orochimaru's surprise, the miniature nine tails seemed to be growing round into the shape of a ball, like it was an explosion going on inside of it. The nine tails then exhaled and a blast of chakra came flying at Orochimaru. Acting quickly, Orochimaru summoned his triple Rashomon as a defense against the attack. However, the attack was so powerful that it destroyed all three of the gates and Orochimaru was hit by the shockwave that created an explosion. Once the smoke cleared, the miniature nine tails was standing there perfectly normal and Orochimaru's body was upside down. The effects of the explosion were visible and it wasn't pretty. Everything that was not directly in the line of the triple Rashomon was completely destroyed. Rumbling was heard under the ground and then a sword came out of the ground followed by Orochimaru's head, stabbing the miniature nine tails in the chest, sending it back all the way to the bridge. The smoke cleared and everyone saw the miniature nine tails holding the sword that was against his chest. He's closer to becoming the nine tails than ever before. Kabuto said. Naruto. Sakura said worriedly. The nine tails let out a roar that let everyone know he was pissed off. Orochimaru kept pushing the sword deeper into the stomach of the nine tails, but he couldn't pierce the chakra in order to do any damage. The nine tails simply grabbed the sword and threw it to the side like it was nothing. Kabuto, Yamato and Sakura all had to jump out of the way or they would have been killed. This isn't a battle between two ninjas anymore. This has become a battle between two monsters. Kabuto said. It's pointless to keep using my snake sword when it has no effect. Orochimaru thought and retracted his sword. Well, look at that. I can't believe he'd go that far just for Sasuke. Kabuto said. Silly human. He couldn't care less about Sasuke. He simply wanted an even fight with the snake Sannin. The nine tails said. What? Kabuto asked. Naruto is playing a dangerous game right now and I'm going to put an end to it. Yamato thought. You can talk. I figured you were nothing more than a mindless beast. Oh well. The boy is gone and now only the monster remains. Kabuto said and didn't have time to dodge the fist that came from the nine tails. Kabuto was sent flying back into a tree and was injured again. Sakura was crying looking at the transformed version of Naruto as he let out another roar. She ran off towards the nine tails, yelling Naruto's name and the nine tails just looked at her. Mindscape. She sees a tailed beast that's fighting a Sannin right now and the first thing she does is run right at it, yelling my name. Naruto said. You'd think she'd know better than to do something like that. The nine tails said. Just don't hurt her. I'd rather not deal with the headache of Yamato trying to act all superior. Naruto said. Come on. Just one swish of the tail. Let me knock her away. The Nine Tails said. No. You've had your fun. We had a deal and I doubt Orochimaru wants to fight again right now. He probably had to regenerate again. Naruto said. Fine. Continue to impress me and I just may deem you worthy one day. The Nine Tails said as it relinquished control back to Naruto. Worthy of what? Naruto asked, but he vanished from his mindscape. Real world. Sakura was still running towards the miniature Nine Tails and she was still yelling Naruto's name. Before she could do anything, wood surrounded the miniature Nine Tails and before it could do anything, a pulse of chakra was released from the Nine Tails and the wood was destroyed. Sakura was sent flying back towards Yamato who caught her and they looked on as the miniature Nine Tails let out a roar. Steam started to rise from the Nine Tails and they noticed the tails started to go away one by one. Soon the steam created a cloud and the feeling of death became less and less until the feeling completely went away. The steam cleared and Naruto was standing there perfectly fine. What just happened? Yamato thought. Naruto? Can you hear me? Sakura asked. I can hear you perfectly fine, Sakura. Naruto said. What happened to the Nine Tails? Yamato asked. He's in the cage. Naruto said. Did you willingly let the Nine Tails out? Yamato asked. Yup. We had a common enemy and I know I'm not strong enough yet to fight him. So I made a deal with him before we headed out on the mission. Naruto said. That was reckless. You could have put the entire team at risk. Yamato yelled. I could have, but I didn't. Everything was under control. Your wood style wasn't even needed. It worked out so there's nothing to worry about. Now, what did Sai give to Orochimaru? Naruto asked. What do you mean? Yamato asked. Don't play stupid. I felt him there watching the fight and I felt your clone there as well. Now what did he give him? Naruto asked. I don't know. My clone wasn't able to see what it was, but it was something top secret since it was in a folder and he walked away with him and Kabuto. Yamato said. He's dead. We need to follow them. Naruto said. You need to heal up first. Sakura said. I'm fine. I protected myself with a few layers of my own chakra. The effects I would usually have from the chakra cloak aren't happening. Naruto said. That's incredible. Yamato thought. Alright. Let's go. Yamato said and made a bridge for them to walk across. Battlefield. The ground is still soft. Sheesh. I didn't think the Nine Tails would do this much damage, Naruto said looking around. Why are you treating this like it's no big deal? The fact that you willingly let a mindless beast go on a rampage is enough for you to be suspended. Get your act together. This isn't a joke. The Nine Tails isn't some power you can take lightly. Yamato said. Excuse me? Naruto asked. Maybe we should start looking around. Sakura said. You think I'm taking the Nine Tails lightly? A mindless beast. If I was taking the Nine Tails lightly, then Sakura wouldn't be alive right now. What kind of idiot runs towards a tailed beast crying and screaming my name? A mindless beast. If I'm not mistaken, the Nine Tails actually spoke when Kabuto insulted it. You need to get your act together. You couldn't even keep up with your disguise. You also didn't keep a good enough eye on Sai like you should have from the start of this mission. Your clone saw him standing there watching and knew he was plotting something and you didn't tell it to do anything. You're supposed to be an Anbu, but you couldn't see that Sai was going to betray us. What's your problem with me anyway? Naruto asked. Do we really need to do this now? Sakura asked. My problem is that you're a Jinchuriki that just ran off to face a Sannin. You may be a Chunin, but you're not ready to lead a mission if that's how you act. You're acting like a glorified genin. I'm sure Master Jiraiya and Lord Fourth would be ashamed of your actions. I'm here to keep you in check and if I have to tie you up to do it, then it will be done. Yamato said and was punched hard in the face, making him fall to the ground with a noticeable bruise. Do not talk about the Fourth Hokage and Pervy Sage like you know them. You're nothing but a miracle experiment for Orochimaru that didn't backfire. As for this Chunin that's not ready to lead a mission, go look at the reports from the Kazekage rescue mission. Kakashi may have been put in charge, but I was the one calling the shots. Other than Granny Chiyo, nobody died on that mission. The Kazekage was alive and I prevented his tailed beast from being extracted. You can try to tie me up if you want to, but your wood style would only work on maybe 5 tails of 9 tails chakra. You're a joke. Naruto said. Hey, look. Sai's things are scattered all over. Why would you leave his picture book? It doesn't make sense. This picture book was Sai's prized possession and here it is tossed on the ground. Sakura said quickly changing the subject. Doesn't matter. We're finding Orochimaru's base and I'm killing Sai. Naruto said. How are we going to find his base? We don't know where to start looking. Sakura said. We find him the same way we found Gaara. Naruto said and whistled. You brought your pet fox with you? Sakura asked. More like he followed me. Naruto said as Kinto came running full speed jumping onto Naruto's shoulder. You're going to have him find the base, aren't you? Sakura asked. I sure am. Naruto said and Sakura held Sai's book up to Kinto who sniffed it once, then immediately ran off. Let's go. Naruto said and ran off. Right behind you, Naruto. Sakura said and ran after him. How did Kakashi deal with this? Yamato thought as he ran after them. Secret base. So this is where Orochimaru's hiding. Sakura said. Yup. Good job, Kinto. You can head back home now. Naruto said and the fox ran off. Before we go inside, I want the both of you to take one of these. Yamato said holding out 2 seeds. What are these? Sakura asked. These seeds are a kind of transmitter specifically for tracking a person's movements. It's a ninja tool that is only able to work with my chakra. I planted one of these in Sai's clothing and food. I was going to use them to track him here, but your fox beat me to the punch. Just eat them and you'll be fine. Yamato said. Well, here it goes. Sakura said and ate hers. I'll pass. I don't trust food given to me that wasn't prepared in front of my eyes. Naruto said and tossed it away. That's fine. I'll still need a way to find you. Yamato said and felt the ground. I'll find you if I need to. Naruto said and Yamato nodded. I can barely sense the presence of anyone at all. I think we can safely assume there aren't many enemies in there. That doesn't mean you can let your guard down. Remember, one of them is Orochimaru. Presumably, Sai is with him now. I'll lead the way followed by Sakura and then Naruto. Yamato said. So how are we going to get in there? Sakura asked. We'll infiltrate from underground using my earth-style jutsu. We'll start by drilling a main shaft right here. When we've gone deep enough, we'll level off and tunnel our way little by little to the entrance under those standing rocks. Yamato said. Right. Sakura said. Once we go in there, I'm getting that folder back. Whatever is in that folder is something that shouldn't be in Orochimaru's hands. Naruto said. I can't let you take that risk. Yamato said. I'll be fine. I was always good at sneaking around and I picked up a few things from Pervy Sage. I'll be fine. Naruto said. Fine. The moment things get bad you need to ditch the folder and find either me or Sakura. Let's get started. When I give the signal, you follow one by one in the order given. Yamato said and created a hole in the ground, then jumped in it. I thought medical ninja were supposed to hang back. Naruto said. They are. I don't know why he chose that order. Sakura said and then they heard a whistle. There's the signal. Naruto said and Sakura jumped down the hole, then he followed her. Alright. We need to be very careful and limit our use of chakra. We don't want Orochimaru sensing our presence. Let's go. Yamato said and they entered the hideout through a hole in a rock wall. Successful infiltration so far. Sakura said. First we have to find Sai. He's this way. Yamato said. What about Sasuke? Sakura asked. We do the mission first and if we can, we grab him if able. Yamato said. I'm going for the folder. Naruto said and Yamato nodded. Naruto. It took Naruto a while to actually find a room that would seem important. After walking around and checking multiple rooms, all he found was blood from failed experiments. He found a file on somebody named Karen Uzumaki, and after reading it, he sealed it away and destroyed all the DNA samples Orochimaru had gotten from her. He couldn't let Orochimaru experiment on a fellow Uzumaki anymore, so he knew what he did was the best thing. He felt a tremor and noticed it was Sakura's chakra-enhanced punch that made the vibration. He noticed Yamato and Sai were also with her, but so was Kabuto. Doesn't she know that we're supposed to be keeping a low profile? Orochimaru must have felt the vibration from that punch. Naruto thought. He left the room he was in and stealthily made his way around the hideout some more until he felt a certain chakra signature in a room. He narrowed his eyes and transformed into a bug and flew through the keyhole and sat on the wall. He looked up at the person and he honestly wasn't surprised to see him with the folder he was looking for writing out what appeared to be a bingo book. He was looking at the one and only Kabuto Yakushi. He overheard Kabuto talking and found out he sent a blood clone to deal with Sakura and Yamato. Kabuto was sending out constant pulses of chakra to see if anyone entered the room, but Naruto figured out his pattern and found a hole in the pulse of chakra he would let out, so he managed to sneak up on Kabuto and quickly knock him out. He picked up the folder and what it contained almost made him release all of his chakra and go on a rampage. In the folder, there were pictures of Anbu that worked directly under Tsunade, and Kabuto was making a bingo book with their faces and mask types on there. He burned Kabuto's bingo book he was making and left the area as he heard an explosion that shook the entire base. He used the Shunshin and went over near Sakura's chakra signature and felt his old teammate's chakra as well. Explosion site. Well, Naruto. You came here as well. Sasuke said. Seems so. Naruto said. I assume Kakashi is here. Sasuke said. Unfortunately, Kakashi wasn't able to make it. I'm here in his place. Team Kakashi has come to escort you back to the leaf. Yamato said. Really? Escort him back to the leaf? That's the best you can come up with? Naruto asked. Team Kakashi. Sasuke said looking at Sai who pulled out his tanto. I knew it. Sai don't. Sakura said. So that guy's my replacement. I thought the team already had a weakling. He was saying something about protecting the bond between Naruto and I, Sasuke said. Trust me. His time on this team is limited. As for the bond between us, that's over with. Naruto said. I do not know much about you, Sasuke, but I know Sakura would risk just about everything for you. She doesn't want to lose her connection with you. She would do anything to protect those bonds. At one point I'm sure Naruto felt the same way. I still don't understand it that clearly, but you Sasuke, you must understand it. Sai said. You're right. I did understand. That is why I severed them. You see, I have a different bond now. Between my older brother and me, it's the bond of hatred. Having too many ties in this world will only lead you astray. It weakens one's ambition. Distracts you from what truly matters. Sasuke said. Let me ask you this. If that's how you felt, Sasuke, then why didn't you kill me that day? I gave you a clear opening for the kill shot. Why didn't you take it? Naruto asked. The reason is simple. It's not that I couldn't break our bond, Naruto. I was simply doing as my older brother had done before me. It was nothing more than a strategy to gain power. That day when I left you there, I only spared your life on a whim. Nothing more. Sasuke said and appeared next to Naruto. He's fast. Yamato thought. How did he do that? Sakura thought. So you still haven't unlocked it yet. Such a shame. You'll never be at Itachi's level. You'll never reach your goal in life. Naruto said. Funny. Wasn't it you who always dreamed about becoming Hokage? All of the time you spent chasing after me would have been better spent in training. Wouldn't you agree, Naruto? Sasuke asked. That is true that I always dreamt about becoming Hokage. However, my time was not spent worrying about chasing after you ever since you left. My time was spent training, becoming stronger and wiser. Similar to what you've been doing. Isn't that right, Sasuke? Naruto asked. That's cute. This time my whim is telling me to finish what I started. Sasuke said as he pulled out his sword and attempted to stab Naruto, but he was stopped by another Naruto who grabbed his wrist while having a kunai ready to stab Sasuke. Naruto's even faster. I didn't even see him create a clone or use any chakra. Yamato thought. That block you selected was the correct one. Sasuke said and activated his Sharingan. Alright. Yamato said and made a hand sign sending wood at Sasuke who countered. Chidori stream. Sasuke let out a wave of lightning all around him and it sent Naruto's clone flying back destroying it. Naruto was unaffected since he unconsciously channeled wind chakra around his body. Yamato's wood jutsu was destroyed. Sakura channeled chakra into her hand and took off running at Sasuke. Sasuke prepared his sword and went to cut Sakura in half, but Yamato jumped in front of her and tried to stop Sasuke's sword with a kunai. To his amazement, the kunai wasn't effective as it went right through the sword and Sasuke managed to stab him in the shoulder while channeling lightning chakra through his sword. Captain Yamato. Sakura said. The block that you chose was the incorrect one. My snake sword is somewhat special. It's impossible to block. Sasuke said. My body's going numb. He's running the Chidori through his sword. It hones the blade to the utmost sharpness and it paralyzes as it cuts. Yamato thought and Sasuke then looked Naruto in his eyes. Naruto's mindscape. Why couldn't I just handle the Uchiha brat? You know I could kill him easily. Why not use my power? The Nine Tails asked as a bubbly form of the Nine Tails head formed in front of Naruto. It's not needed. Besides, he's about to enter my mindscape. He's coming into my domain. Naruto said. I see. You looked him in the eyes on purpose. A dangerous game you're playing with the Uchiha brat. The Nine Tails said. I know, but I was also taught a thing or two about the Sharingan from his brother and Shisui. Only Shisui had the power to control someone's mind. Sasuke doesn't have that luxury. I figured it's time to play a little bit of mind games with him. Naruto said and the Nine Tails grinned. So this is where that power from the Valley of End is coming from. Interesting. I never would have guessed you had this inside of you. Sasuke said as he appeared. The fact that you can even see me inside of Naruto is impressive, boy. It's that repugnant Sharingan. The true power behind your cursed clan. The Nine Tails said. I take it that this isn't your first time seeing the Sharingan. So, you're the Nine Tails, huh? Sasuke asked. With your visual prowess and a chakra more ominous than my own, you are the spitting image of Madara Uchiha from the elder days. The Nine Tails said and Sasuke simply squished the Nine Tails trying to suppress it. Never heard of him. Am I supposed to care? Sasuke asked. You actually think you're strong enough to suppress me? You've got guts, brat, but you've overlooked one thing. The Nine Tails said as it formed again. What's that? Sasuke asked. You're in my mind. I control what goes on in here. This is my domain and I purposely lured you in here. Naruto said with the edge to his voice. I can handle anything you throw at me. Sasuke said. Then let's put that to the test, shall we? Foolish little brother. Naruto said as his voice changed into that of Itachi's and Sasuke's eyes widened. It can't be. Sasuke whispered. I've already told you. This is my domain and I control everything that happens here. You're powerless against me. Do you know why? Naruto asked as he now looked exactly like Itachi and still had Itachi's voice. The kid knows all of the right buttons to push. The Nine Tails thought. You don't have enough hatred in your heart. You failed to kill your best friend. Naruto said. Shut up. I spared him on a whim. Sasuke said. We both know that isn't true. If anything, he spared you that day. You and I both know he could have killed you or took you back to Konoha if he didn't want to seriously harm you. Naruto said. Shut up. Sasuke yelled and went to hit him with a Chidori, but it went right through him. Foolish boy. I control everything in here. Your jutsus won't work. Your Sharingan can't even predict where I'm going to attack from. You're powerless. Naruto said as he grabbed Sasuke by the neck and slammed him into the wall. Does this remind you of the day I came to capture Naruto? You were weak then and you're weak now. Naruto said. How is he doing this? Sasuke thought. The weak Uchiha is a dead Uchiha. It's why I was able to kill the clan so easily. They were all weak. Just like you. Running to Orochimaru for power is a slap to the face of all the Uchiha who have lived before you. Beggin. Naruto said and blasted Sasuke out of his mind. Nice torture method. I'm impressed. The Nine Tails said. Thanks. I'll see you later. Naruto said and held out a fist to the Nine Tails. Get out of my face. The Nine Tails said and kicked Naruto out of his own mind. Real world. Naruto. Sakura said. What happened? What did he do? Yamato asked. He didn't do anything. So, Sasuke. Are you ready for a fight? Or do you want to wait until I fight somebody first and I'm not at 100%? Naruto asked as Sasuke jumped back to the cliff and lifted his hand in the air, but it was grabbed. I wouldn't bother with that jutsu. Be smart now. Orochimaru said. Let go. Sasuke said. Now. I'm not going to tell you again. Watch your tone with Lord Orochimaru. Kabuto said as he appeared. Give me a reason to stop. Sasuke said. You do remember the Akatsuki are on the move now, don't you? We want the good people of the Leaf Village to get rid of them for us. As many of them as possible. If the other Akatsuki interfere, then you might not get your precious revenge. Kabuto said. That's a pitiful excuse. Sasuke said. But if it helps your chances by even one small percent then it's worth it, agreed. Kabuto asked and Sasuke relaxed his hand causing Orochimaru to release his grip. We're leaving. Orochimaru said and they went up in flames. I'll see you next time, Sasuke. Naruto thought. Why didn't you stop him, Naruto? He was right there. Sakura said crying. Because he's not a priority on this mission. We did what we needed to do. Which reminds me. Sigh. Naruto said. Yes, Naruto. Sai said with his usual fake smile that soon went away and was replaced with a look of shock. Naruto. Sakura said. What's your problem? Yamato asked. I was given another mission on top of this one. If Sai was to show any signs of betrayal on this mission, then I was ordered to kill him. The stuff that folder contained is a prime example of betraying the Leaf Village. He dug his own grave and I gave him a warning at the beginning of the mission. Naruto said and removed his hand from Sai's chest, then watched as the lifeless body fell to the ground. He was trying to change. You didn't have to do that. Sakura said. I was carrying out mission orders. Naruto said. There's nothing we can do about it now. Seal the body away and let's head out. Yamato said. Leaf Village Hokage office. I see then. Tsunade said as they just told her about the mission. Will that be all, Lady Tsunade? Sakura asked. Yes. Naruto, stay behind. Yamato and Sakura may leave. Tsunade said. Yes ma'am. Sakura said and left with Yamato, then Tsunade dismissed her Anbu so she could seal the room. What the hell were you thinking? Willingly letting the Nine Tails out. Are you out of your damn mind? Tsunade asked. I was thinking that I should even the battlefield. I knew I needed 4 tails to take on Orochimaru and the 9 tails offered. We made a deal and then he kept up his part of the deal. Nobody other than Orochimaru was harmed when it happened. Naruto said. Still, that's a pretty dangerous thing to do, Naruto. Can't you see where I am coming from? Tsunade asked. I do. I understand, but I won't be doing that again. I'll keep getting stronger and then when I'm ready I'll fully learn to control the 9 tails chakra. Naruto said. I'll have Jiraiya with you when you do it. Tsunade said. I don't think Pervy Sage will be able to help much. Naruto said. Why do you say that? Tsunade asked. I think I'll have to actually fight the Nine Tails for his chakra. He doesn't seem like the type to willingly give me full control over it. Naruto said. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Now, what happened with Sasuke? Tsunade asked. Well, he knows not to go in my head anymore. Naruto said. What do you mean? Tsunade asked. Simply put. I played mind games with him. Naruto said and then described what exactly went on with Sasuke. That's a really interesting story. Shizune said. I know. Now, come with me. Tsunade said. For what? I thought I wasn't in trouble. Naruto said. You're not. It's time for your usual brain evaluation. Especially with you and Yamato butting heads on the mission. Tsunade said. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. In my defense with Yamato, he was being an unfair leader. I mean, Sai threatens me and when I say something I get in trouble. That's not fair and you know it. Naruto said. I'll talk to Yamato. Tsunade said. Hospital. So, what's the status, Inoichi? Is he going to have to be sidelined or what? Tsunade asked after Naruto's evaluation. My conclusion is the same as yours. He can still be sent out on missions, but all of the anger he had suppressed as a kid growing up is coming to the surface. As long as he can control his anger and not recklessly act out during missions, then he's clear on my end. I recommend he takes out his anger quickly to reduce the effects from the Nine Tails chakra. We know it reacts to your anger. I do want to check on him again in a few weeks. I find it fascinating that he has the ability to control what happens in his mind. He can basically control me if he wants to while I do my mind walks. Inoichi said. What if it's only something us Jinchuriki can do? Naruto asked. What do you mean? Inoichi asked. What if since we have tailed beasts inside of us that we have the ability to manipulate what our mind looks like? I know mine looks like a sower, but what if I could change it to something else? I mean, I already told you what I did with Sasuke when he tried to invade my mind. I rendered his Sharingan and Chakra useless while he was in my mind. He couldn't lay a hand on me, but I was able to completely destroy him. Naruto said. Is that possible? Tsunade asked Inoichi. I'm not 100% sure, but it might be. You have to somehow communicate with a tailed beast at some point in your life, so it's possible. The thing is, when I go in your mind, I never see the Nine Tails. Inoichi said. That's because I don't allow you to. If you want to, then next time I'll take you to his cage. Naruto offered. What do you mean you don't allow me to see the Nine Tails? Inoichi asked. It's just what I said. I don't allow you to see it. You're not the first Yamanaka clan member to walk my mind. Danzo used to have a root agent that's from the Yamanaka clan. He tried to go inside my head once and plant false information, but I somehow managed to see him doing it, and every time he would try to plant false things, I would go in my mind and override it with my dense chakra and eliminate them. Naruto said. You can destroy memories? Inoichi asked, stunned. Only false memories. I used to be able to do it when I was in my mindscape, but now it's like my brain has somehow remembered the feeling of a false memory being implanted that it automatically removes them from my memory. I don't know how, but it's true. Naruto said. So, was Ino telling the truth that she was hanging out with you a lot before you left on your trip? She was coming home late a lot at night. Inoichi said. Yeah, she was with me. Naruto said. Doing what? Inoichi asked. She was teaching me how to socialize and give me a better understanding on how to talk to girls. I never had any interactions with people outside of the Ichirikas and the old man growing up, so I never learned these things, and she pulled me aside after the Chunin exams and offered to help after she noticed how socially awkward I was. Naruto said. Then if all she was doing was helping you, then why has she been talking about you non-stop? Inoichi asked. She's my girlfriend. We started dating a few weeks after the Chunin exams and invasion. Nobody knows besides you, Shizune and Tsunade. We're keeping it a secret. Naruto said. How could you not tell Sakura about this? Tsunade asked. Because she's annoying and I really don't want to deal with her constantly asking me questions. Naruto said. I don't mind you dating my daughter, but do you think it's wise given your status that's an S-rank secret? Inoichi asked. She already knows. I told her a month before I left. She was okay with it and didn't really care. Naruto said with a shrug. You told her an S-rank secret without proper clearance? Inoichi asked. The secret is about me so I can tell whoever I want. I told her at my apartment, but only after I activated a privacy barrier that I stole from the old man. No sound got in and no sound left the apartment. Naruto said. Why would you need a privacy barrier in your own apartment? Tsunade asked. I'm a censor. Danzo had his root agent spying on me until I left. They never came into the apartment because my place is booby-trapped and you never know what's going to happen to you if you take the wrong step. Naruto said. You had Ino go in your house that's booby-trapped? Inoichi asked. I showed her how to move around in my apartment. She knows where everything is and what not to touch or move. Naruto said. Everything is set on whatever we need. Now, we just need to figure out how to get rid of all that anger. Tsunade said. Is Pervy Sage here? Naruto asked. Yeah. He's only here for 2 more days. Why? Tsunade asked. Because he's going to help me with my anger. I want to reserve the Chunin exam stadium tomorrow for a fight with Pervy Sage. Naruto said. Well, count me in. Jiraiya said as came through the window. Are you sure? Tsunade asked. Sure. It'll be fun. I want to see how far he's come. You can even use the Nine Tails Chakra if you want. Jiraiya said. No. I don't want to use the Nine Tails Chakra. Naruto said. Why not? Jiraiya asked. Because that means I'm giving in to my anger. I get that my dad placed the 9 tails inside of me to use and eventually master its chakra, but I won't get better if I have to rely on the 9 tails chakra all the time. I won't know my limits if I have to use the 9 tails chakra to even the playing field. Naruto said. I'll see you tomorrow in the Chunin exam stadium. Bring your A-game, kid. Jiraiya said seriously. I will. Naruto replied and vanished. Is this really going to happen? It's been quite some time since we've seen you in action, Lord Jiraiya. Inoichi said. He wants a serious fight to test where he is. I also want to see how good he is without the 9 tails chakra. Jiraiya said. Who should I invite? Or is this a private event? Tsunade asked. Invite Anko, the entire Rookie 9 and their sensei team leaders, but don't tell them what it's for. I don't think Naruto has told anybody else that he's here. Nobody else can be invited. Jiraiya said. I can do that. I'll see you tomorrow. Want to make it a 2-on-2? Me and you versus Naruto and Sakura? Tsunade asked. No. Naruto doesn't like fighting with Sakura and I'm surprised you haven't noticed. Jiraiya said. Why doesn't he like fighting with her? Tsunade asked. Because she just destroys everything in her path. During their fight with Kakashi, Naruto had him on the ropes a few times, but Sakura came in and destroyed all of his shadow clones with that freakish strength you taught her, throwing him off of his game. You couldn't tell, but he was getting frustrated with her. Kakashi told me he noticed this during their team training they had. He would notice Naruto getting some good momentum in and Sakura would come in, just screw things up and then try to laugh it off. He could tell Naruto was visibly frustrated with her and would jump away to wait until Sakura was done destroying everything. Jiraiya said. So I shouldn't test Sakura then? Tsunade asked. You should, but you need to wait a bit with her. Train her how to properly use that freaky strength you taught her and then test her. Jiraiya said. I'll do that. Tsunade said. Good. Now, I'm off to do some research. Jiraiya said with a perverted giggle and blood dripping from his nose. You'll never change. Tsunade said and punched him out of the window. Of course I won't. Jiraiya yelled flying through the air. Next day. Does anybody know why we're here? Tenten asked. Don't know. Lady Hokage only said all of our teams were invited here for something. Kurenai said. It better be good. I don't like waking up early on my days off. Kiba said. We should be patient, Kiba. Why? Because if the Hokage has only told us to come then it must be a private event. Shino said. Kakashi-sensei, do you know why we're here today? Sakura asked. No. This is something I was kept in the dark about as well. Kakashi said. Hey Sakura. Aren't you Lady Tsunade's apprentice? How come you don't know what's going on? Ino asked. It was a last-minute thing I guess. Sakura said. Oh man. Too bad Naruto isn't here. I think he's to miss out on something great. What if it's the rest of us getting a Jonin promotion? Choji asked. I doubt that's it. We wouldn't have to come to the Chunin exam stadium for a Jonin promotion. It's done in the council chambers or the Hokage's office. Shikamaru said. When is Naruto coming back? I thought he was only supposed to be gone for 2.5 years. Anko asked. He is back. I've been on 2 missions with him already. He must have been sent out of the village with Master Jiraiya. Sakura said. He's back and didn't even tell me. Ino thought pissed off. When did he get back? Hinata asked quietly. About a month or so ago. He's been on missions non-stop since he came here. Sakura said. What missions were you on? Anko asked. S-ranked missions. Sakura said. Lady Tsunade sent a genin out on 2 S-ranked missions. Kurenai said. He's not a genin. He was promoted to Chunin before he left. Sakura said. So how good is he exactly? Asuma asked. Don't know. On our missions I've never seen him fight really. We were always separated somehow, but if you ask me he still fights the same. Sakura said. Then he must have been joking around on that training trip then. See, Master Jiraiya should have taken me as his apprentice. I would have done way better during training. Kiba said. Didn't Naruto beat you during the Chunin exams? Niji asked. Shut up. Kiba said. SHHH. Lady Tsunade is about to speak. Sakura said. Page Booth. Welcome everyone to the Chunin exam stadium. I'm sure you all are wondering why you are here. I can assure you that this is something you all would want to see. This is only a private event and everyone here was personally invited by myself. Tsunade said. Lady Tsunade. What is the occasion? Kurenai asked. We are here for an evaluation of one of our shinobi. The one doing the examination is Jiraiya of the legendary Sannin. Tsunade said and Jiraiya appeared in the stadium doing his usual idiotic dance, then put a serious look on his face. Stance. This really is something we would want to see. Kakashi said. Why's that? It's just the self-proclaimed #1 pervert in the world. Sakura said. Lord Jiraiya may be a pervert, but he is without a doubt the strongest ninja in Konoha to this day. Kakashi said. Are you serious? Can't Lady Tsunade beat him? I mean she does it all the time. Tenten asked. No. Jiraiya simply allows her to do it. They both know if it came down to a serious fight that Jiraiya would win. Kakashi said. So why is this something we should want to see if he's just going to win? Sakura asked. Because the last time anybody has seen Jiraiya fight before Naruto did when he witnessed a battle between all three legendary Sannin was when Jiraiya decided to test the fourth Hokage. Kakashi said. Naruto actually saw all three of the legendary Sannin in one place and actually witnessed an all-out fight between them and survived. Shikamaru asked. Yes. I was there as well and if it wasn't for him, me and Lady Tsunade would be dead. Tsunade hasn't trained really since the second Shinobi War, so her skills were rusty and Naruto saved her from Kabuto killing her. Naruto nearly killed Kabuto during that fight as well. Kabuto was saved from death because of him being a medical ninja and healing himself from the damage he took from a point-blank Rasengan. Shizune said. Wow. The kid has already seen something people would kill to see. Anko said. The question still remains. Who is Master Jiraiya fighting? Kurenai asked. I think we should all know who he's fighting. It seems Hinata has figured it out. Kakashi said pointing at Hinata who passed out. He's here. Ino thought. I guess it's time to see how much little Naruto has grown. Anko said. Fighting area? Where's the brat? He asked for this. Tsunade said and then a bolt of lighting appeared and then Naruto was there. Nice entrance, brat. Jiraiya said. It's better than some stupid toad dance. Naruto said. My dance is not stupid. Jiraiya yelled. Yes it is. Naruto yelled back. Both of you shut up. Tsunade yelled and punched them both on the head. Ow. Would you hit me? He started it. Jiraiya said. Oh shut up. We both know that didn't hurt. Tsunade said and they both jumped up good as new. Are you ready for this? Jiraiya asked seriously. If I wasn't then I wouldn't have challenged you. Naruto said and they both got in their stances. Stance. That stance. Kakashi said and put away his book. Kakashi. Isn't that? Asuma asked. Yes, it is. It's been years since I've seen it. Kakashi said. What stance is that, Guy-sensei? Rock Lee asked. That is known as the Cheetah Taijutsu style stance. Guy said. I thought that stance was deemed illegal by the council. Anko said. It wasn't. It was locked away because the stance is extremely difficult to learn. It relies on fast movements, precise strikes, graceful movements and a good defense. It wasn't deemed illegal, it was just ruled impossible to use since nobody besides the fourth Hokage and one other person were only able to use the style perfectly and it was nearly impossible to figure out. Guy said. Then how does that idiot know it? Kiba asked. Because he's been in the cage vault. He made a bet with Tsunade and she lost. Shizune said. He's so hot. I knew I made the right choice saying yes when he asked me to be his girlfriend. Ino thought and blushed. Couldn't you learn that style, Guy-sensei? Tenten asked. I already tried a few years ago and I was unable to get past the first 4 stances. It would make me trip over my own feet so I had no choice but to accept defeat. Might Guy said. Then I shall be the next person after Naruto to learn such a style. Rock Lee said. Lee, you fight just like Guy-sensei. It is impossible for you to learn that style. Niji said. Alright shut up. They're about to start. Anko said. Fighting area. Are you both ready? Tsunade asked. Yeah. Naruto and Jiraiya said in unison. Begin. Tsunade said jumped away. As soon as Tsunade was gone, Naruto and Jiraiya rushed forward and met in the middle, with their forearms clashing against each other. Jiraiya smirked and then went up in smoke, revealing him to be a shadow clone, and Naruto was hit from behind. Naruto went up in smoke as well, and Jiraiya quickly turned around to block a punch from Naruto, but he was kicked in the gut so he jumped back. Stands. Whoa. Tenten said. That was nothing. They're only warming up. Guy said. That was the warm-up. Kiba said. It was. Kakashi said. Oh, little Naruto has grown up. Anko said. Fighting area. Done with the warm-up? Naruto asked. Of course I am. Jiraiya said and we threw quick hand signs. Fire style. Great fireball jutsu. Jiraiya spat out a huge ball of fire and sent it directly at Naruto who countered quickly using the water wall jutsu. The jutsus collided and created a huge cloud of steam. Naruto jumped into the steam and sensed where Jiraiya was before they began a fierce taijutsu and ninjutsu battle. Those looking on only saw fire, water, earth and lightning shooting out from inside of the steam cloud, and it was intense. Stands. Damn it. I can't see. Hinata or Niji, what's going on in there? Ino asked. It's amazing. Niji replied. What can you see? Tenten asked. Naruto's losing, but it's like he's learning as he fights. He gets beat up multiple times, but then after he goes on the offensive his defense is nearly flawless. I've never heard of somebody that can improve while they fight. Niji said. It's because he doesn't learn the normal way like everyone else. It's why he failed in the academy so many times. Anko said. He failed because he couldn't make a simple clone. Kiba said laughing. No, he failed because the system failed him. Naruto had way too much chakra and it's too dense for him to be able to make a simple clone. The teachers knew that and did nothing to help. He doesn't learn by reading something like the rest of you can. He has to actually do it to learn. It's like his shadow clones. None of you will ever be able to make the amount of shadow clones he can. It's an air rank ninjutsu that requires a tremendous amount of chakra. Anko said. Oh yeah. I bet I can make more than him. Kiba said. You'd die if you tried to make more than one. All of your chakra levels combined don't even come close to Naruto's. He has the most chakra in the village. Kakashi said. But he could barely do any jutsus right. Kiba said. That's because with his amount of chakra he won't have perfect or near perfect control like the rest of you. Anko said. How many clones can he make? Tenten asked. Naruto can create thousands of shadow clones when he's exhausted. I've never seen how many he could make when he's 100% healthy. Kakashi said. What? No way. Kiba said. It's true. During the invasion from Orochimaru during the Chunin exams, Sasuke told me Naruto created 2,000 clones during his fight with Gaara. Sakura said. Are you serious? Niji asked. She's serious. I've seen it myself. I asked Naruto for a spar once before he left and he created thousands of shadow clones and didn't even seem tired after he did it. Ino said. Why didn't you spar with me? Sakura asked. Let's be honest, Sakura. Before Naruto left despite him being how he was, he still was one of the strongest genin from our graduating class. That and he was the only person I could find. Ino said. Fighting area. I'm surprised you can even stand, Naruto. I thought you would have given up by now. Jiraiya said as the smoke cleared and he had a few cuts on him, but it was nothing major. You'll have to knock me out or kill me. Naruto said as he was covered in cuts and bruises and his clothes were torn up. You've got guts, kid. That won't be enough to beat me. Jiraiya said. I know. Naruto said and quickly went through hand signs. Water style. Water dragon jutsu. Now, everyone was expecting a giant dragon made of water, but what they got instead was a gigantic dragon made of ice that was faster than the water dragon jutsu and Jiraiya quickly used his needle Jizo to protect himself. The jutsu hit and although Jiraiya didn't suffer any damage, he was sent flying back into the wall. Naruto didn't let up and rushed at Jiraiya with a thin layer of lightning around his hand. Jiraiya saw him coming and jumped out of the way once he saw Naruto swipe his hand up. Imagine his surprise when Naruto's jutsu cut right through the wall with no difficulty. What the hell was that? If he was fighting anybody else they'd be sliced in half right now. Jiraiya thought. What was that? Jiraiya asked. It's called a lightning slicer. I cover my hand in a thin layer of lightning chakra and sharpen in. I can cut through anything with it and use it the same way Kakashi uses his Chidori, but I don't need the Sharingan since it's no tunnel vision with this jutsu. Naruto said. That's ingenious. Kakashi thought. Nice. Is that the only jutsu you've created? Jiraiya asked and then jumped out of the way as Naruto tried to hit him with his lightning hammer. Nope. This is my lightning hammer. Naruto said. Geez kid. How did you create these so quickly? Jiraiya asked. My favorite jutsu. Naruto said. I see. So, what's up with the ice dragon? Jiraiya asked. Don't know. I haven't been trying to use my Kekkei Genkai yet because I don't have my wind manipulation down yet. That's the first time it's happened. Naruto said with a shrug. He's subconsciously using wind chakra. He's not even aware of that. His wind chakra nature must be really strong if he can use it subconsciously. Jiraiya thought and glanced at Tsunade, who nodded. Alright. We've been fighting for a long time and I have a mission in the morning. I don't think Tsunade would appreciate it if we completely destroyed the Chunin exam stadium. Jiraiya said, and Naruto looked around, finally noticing all the damage. Oh yeah. I guess you're right. Naruto said. One last jutsu. I think you know which one. Jiraiya said. Yeah, I do. Naruto said, and created a shadow clone and used it to help create a Rasengan. Jiraiya and Naruto ran full speed at each other and clashed their Rasengans against one another. They were stuck in a stalemate since Naruto could easily match the amount of chakra Jiraiya was putting into his Rasengan. Naruto was so desperate to win that he added more and more chakra into his Rasengan until it became unstable and exploded, creating a huge cloud of smoke. Stance. Sheesh. It's like they're trying to kill each other. Asuma said. That's how you have to fight Naruto. With his stamina and chakra reserves, no matter who it is, you have to fight him with everything you've got, or else he'll somehow find a way to beat you. Kakashi said. Has he beaten you yet? Kurenai asked. No, but he's come close. We've tied a few times and I've won the other times. He progresses at a fast rate. Kakashi said. Do you think any of us can take him on? Kiba asked. Maybe Lee, but that's only if he takes off his weights and opens as many gates as he can. He'd still lose though. Kakashi said. How? Did you see what Lee did to Gaara during the Chunin exams? There's no way Naruto would survive that. Sakura said. Gaara only survived that because he was covered in a layer of sand that took the majority of the damage. Naruto has an extremely high pain tolerance, and that's why when he gets hit hard, it doesn't really affect him. It takes a lot to keep him down. That and Naruto can probably fight for a couple days straight if he wanted to with his stamina and chakra reserves. Kakashi said. He has a high pain tolerance because of his childhood. Ino thought. Look. The smoke is clearing. Anko said. Fighting area. True to Anko's word, the smoke was clearing and everyone waited to see what happened. Tsunade jumped down into the fighting area to heal them whenever the smoke cleared. Asuma grew impatient and used a wind jutsu to blow away the smoke. Once the smoke was gone, Jiraiya was standing there holding Naruto up with one arm while his other hand was smoking and had burn marks on it. You did good, brat. Jiraiya thought. Winner. Jiraiya. Tsunade said as she came to the arena. That was some fight, Master Jiraiya. Kakashi said, walking up to him. Where do you put him? Tsunade asked. After this, I'd put him at the same level as Kakashi. Jiraiya said. You're joking, right? Anko asked. No. He's growing at an incredible rate. You should start him on his wind chakra training. He uses it subconsciously and it must be strong if he can use it without even trying. Jiraiya said and looked at his hand. What happened to your hand? Tsunade asked as she healed it. His wind chakra. It's what caused the explosion. I'm lucky it wasn't a lot or else my hand would be worse than what it is. Jiraiya said. Should I promote him? Tsunade whispered. No, not yet. Give him a few months and he'll be ready. Jiraiya said. Ino, take him to the hospital. I'll be there later to check on him. Only you are allowed in the room. No doctors. No shinobi. I don't care if it's either of the rookie 9. Nobody goes in that room but me. Tsunade said. Yes ma'am. Ino said and grabbed Naruto from Jiraiya, then started to walk away. Make sure nothing happens to my little brother. Anko whispered to Ino and she nodded. Kakashi. What are you thinking about? Tsunade asked. The training method for a new jutsu that only Naruto would be able to pull off. Kakashi said. When he's healed you can train him. Tsunade said. Of course. Kakashi said. You're all dismissed. Tsunade said. Hospital. I missed you so much while you were gone. Ino said as she was hugging Naruto, who just woke up. I missed you too. Sorry about not coming to see you earlier. I was sent out on missions back to back. Naruto said. It's okay. I must say you've gotten pretty handsome since you left. Ino said. Are you saying I was ugly before? Naruto asked and she giggled. No, silly. You were cute back then. Now you're handsome and a lot stronger. Ino said and gave him a kiss. Thank you. I must say you are gorgeous. I knew you would look different when I came back, but I didn't know you'd become this beautiful. Good thing I snatched you up when I did. Naruto said, making Ino blush. Thank you, Naruto. Also, if you haven't noticed, I filled out in all the right spots. Ino said, motioning to her body. I can tell and I love it. Naruto said. You've gotten some muscle on you. You're not scrawny anymore. You know. Now that you've grown up, you look exactly like the fourth Hokage, just with shorter hair and whisker marks. Ino said and Naruto activated a privacy seal. You know, don't you? Naruto asked. It's not hard to figure out. There's no other blonde in Konoha other than Tsunade and she's too old to be your mother. While you were gone, I was looking at your picture you took with Lady Tsunade, Shizune and Master Jiraiya when you went and got Lady Tsunade to become Hokage. I looked at that picture and then the picture of the fourth Hokage that's in the office and I put two and two together. Ino said. You can't tell anybody. It's a secret for a reason. Naruto said. I know. When did you find out? Ino asked. When I came back. I never really paid attention to it growing up. Naruto said. Did anybody else know? Ino asked. I'm sure all of the Jonin sensei knew. The village elders know, Pervy Sage knows, Granny Tsunade knows and you know. The third Hokage knew as well. Naruto said. So it's a well-kept secret. Must be an S-rank secret like your Jinchuriki status. Well, the Jinchuriki thing isn't much of a secret since basically everyone knows except our generation and everyone younger than us. Ino said. I know. I already know who spread the secret around the village anyway. I don't care though. Now tell me. How's your training been over the last nearly 3 years? Naruto asked. Well, I added 3 more clan jutsus to my collection. I finally learned the Shunshin. I learned that I'm a sensor type and I know the Mystic Palm Jutsu as well. Ino said. Good for you. You've come a long way from how you used to be. Naruto said. I know. I wish I had got to know you earlier. Maybe I would have had the same drive as you to get stronger. Ino said. It's all in the past now. At least you took the time to actually get to know the real me. Naruto said and Ino smiled. I'm glad I did. Ino said and gave him another kiss. How about your training? Ino asked. Believe it or not I didn't get this strong until after the trip. Pervy Sage spent the entire 2 years on the Nine Tails Chakra and spending my money at brothel houses. I had to drag him out of a different one every other night. I learned Fuinjutsu by myself and worked on my speed and physical conditioning myself. I didn't get a proper Taijutsu style until I came back as well as my elemental affinity. Naruto said. Wow. That doesn't explain how you grew so quickly though. Ino said. I used shadow clones. Whenever a clone dispels the information is given back to the original. So a few thousand clones were divided into groups working on different jutsus and I'm at the level I should be at after nearly 3 years with Pervy Sage. Naruto said. Wow. I wish I could train like that. I need to learn my elemental affinity. I've been thinking about adding some more jutsus to my collection. Ino said. Channel Chakra into this. Naruto said as he unsealed a piece of paper. Why? Ino asked. It's chakra paper. It'll tell you what your chakra nature is. Fire the paper will burn and turn to ash. If it's wind the paper will split in half. Lightning the paper will wrinkle. Earth the paper and crumble and turn to dust and for water the paper will become damp. Naruto said so Ino did as he said then the paper split in two. One side burned and the other turned to dust. What's that mean? Ino asked. Earth and fire. If you had wind the paper would have split into 3 pieces and the third would have shredded. Naruto said. Oh man. That means we can't train together. I wish I had one of your chakra natures. Ino said while pouting. I have 3 and a Kekkei Genkai. Naruto said. I know. Which reminds me. Kakashi might ask for that lighting jutsu you did. Ino said. Which one? Naruto asked. The one where you nearly cut Master Jiraiya in half. Ino said. Oh. He can't have that one. It's mine. Naruto said. What about me? Ino asked with a sad face. You don't have a lightning affinity, Ino. What you have is actually pretty good. You have an offensive and defensive chakra nature. Naruto said. Good. Now are we going to talk jutsus all day or are we going to catch up on lost time? Ino asked leaning towards Naruto. Granny Tsunade is about to reach the door. How about you come over tonight if possible and we can catch up then? Naruto asked. Sounds like a plan. Ino said and gave Naruto a kiss, then he deactivated the privacy seal as Tsunade opened the door. Hey Granny. Naruto said. We need to talk, Naruto. Tsunade said. I didn't do it. I was framed. Naruto said making Ino giggle and Tsunade sigh. You did do it but you don't know you did it. Tsunade said. I'd like to hear your evidence. Naruto said and folded his arms. You subconsciously used your wind chakra nature during your fight with Jiraiya. That's why you were able to turn your dragon into ice. Your affinity must be extremely powerful if you can use it like that. You need to start training immediately on that. Kakashi and Yamato will assist you in your training. Tsunade said. I understand Kakashi, but how is Yamato going to help me? He uses water and earth chakra natures. Naruto said. Don't know. Kakashi told me before I came here that Yamato is needed. Tsunade said. Fine. Can I go home now? Naruto asked. Oh sure. You didn't exactly have to be here. I just wanted to give you and your girlfriend some alone time. Tsunade said. You know? Ino asked. I sure do and so does Inoichi. Tsunade said. Why would you tell him? Ino yelled. Relax. He's fine with it. He was more worried since he didn't know if you knew about the nine tails or not. Actually he seemed more upset when I told him that you've been in my apartment and it's booby-trapped. Naruto said. Why would he be more upset about that? Ino asked. Let's just say he triggered a few of my traps when he had to come to my house for a mind walk when I was younger. That's why everything is done at the hospital now. Naruto said. Oh okay. I understand. Ino said. So? Now that you're clear, you can head home. Tsunade said. Thanks Granny. Naruto said. Make sure you use protection. Tsunade said and left. That's if she lets me go that far. Naruto mumbled and Ino heard him. You've been gone for almost 3 years. You better believe we're going that far. Let's go. Ino said. How about I take us there? Naruto said. He grabbed Ino and then they disappeared in a swirl of water. All you heard was Ino giggling and laughing all the way to Naruto's apartment. What they did that night was the first time of many more to come in the future. What if Naruto permanent Sage Mode Council bashing, and thanks for watching my video till the end. If you enjoy this content, then do consider subscribing to my channel and leave a like if you guys need the next part, comment down, and thanks for watching the video and see you guys in the next video.